We are Rolex Play. Welcome back. We roll dice and play games. I completely screwed up the intro there, guys. It doesn't really matter because I think this session is going to be quite all over the place. We have a heavy combat session coming in place soon, as you can see by the battle map. So we're not going to do any real introductions or any announcements because we're just going to get straight into it. So as the fight now begins, this surprise attack against the camp, as unfortunately breadcrumbs were left behind by people coming and going. Stealth checks weren't high enough against perception checks, unfortunately, as the day went on. And the demon has now started his counterattack against the hidden camp in the outskirts of town. The party here, now Life's Echo, none of our normal player characters, all NPCs, but still on the same team. So make sure these guys live, because it'll really fuck you guys up if they're not alive. They will be played by the players. So we're going to see how that goes. We have a couple of reoccurring kind of overlapping characters here. So we have Robbie playing Pietrgrana and Tuco. We have Arne playing Salo and Jellybean. We have Brooke playing Ark and Richter. Also, Arne, you're playing Mudderuk as well. Jesus Christ. My guy's playing 3 NPCs. Amazing. You'll love to see it. So it's going to be quite interesting, this combat scenario. But all of you have been surprised by this encounter, except for Ark. Ark is the only one who kind of woke up, seeing the lights encroaching on the camp, and began shaking everyone out of their stupor, kind of relaxing, preparing to enter the town for some sort of incursion. But nonetheless, you are still surprised. But luckily enough, Ark was able to kind of get you all awake before any sort of damage could have been done to your party without full kind of preparation. So you grab your armor, you grab your weapons, you are ready for combat. And to initiate this combat, I'm going to ask all of you to roll initiative as we get into it.
Okie dokie.
So for most of you, that will just be a straight dex check. For Richter, it will be at advantage because that's one of his abilities.
Cello also gets advantage, and
Right.
Cello gets to move his entire movement speed when rolling initiative.
Perfect.
Means
I did not mean to roll that twice, my bad.
No, I think one of those was me. So
Oh, you probably
Pietrgrana
clicked on them, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but 23 for Pietrgrana, and then for Tuco, he has +2. Okay. Oh, just FYI, I can't move Tuco.
Oh, shit. That's probably the only one. Same as Jellybean, I imagine.
Nice.
I'm just going to... I gotta go to his token. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
Oh. Why am I Pietrgrana? This is confusing.
We switched. We bamboozled him. This was.
I assigned myself Ark, so I don't know what it's doing. Wait, I think maybe I just had the wrong token selected. That one was for Richter, the second one that I rolled. So, 14.
14.
Oh, please don't tell me I'm gonna be the first 2.
I think you might be.
Shit.
Because both of mine are 13, 14. Unless you want to, one of them wants to have a lower AC, because Richter can swap with someone. So do you not want to have a high one for some reason?
We'll go through the initiatives, and then if you want to change with anyone, we can see where everyone's at.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I still can't see rolls, so...
Oh, no!
So
now I gotta look at that as well. Shit.
By the way,
thing is so bugged.
first one was for Mudo. I'm now rolling Cello. So it's,
natural 2.
Oh,
oh
damn.
god.
Oh,
it's the
okay.
higher one plus 3.
Oh, it's a 7, so 20 for Salo.
20 for Salo, okay.
If it's +3.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, so pretty good
What does
overall.
Mudo have?
Mudu had a natural 2.
Alright. And then I get to roll for Jellybean, who has a -1 modifier.
12.
Right.
I need to write down 2 cost.
Arcs was 13, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Motherhook was just a 2. And then Jellybean we're missing. That was a 13 minus 1, so that's 12.
12, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go in initiative order here. So Piethgrana is the first to act. So as all of this is happening, lights are beginning to flash and shine into the central camp here. You are surrounded by a canopy. On the map, you'll be able to see there are trunks. One in the southern side of Ark, one to the west of Piethgrana, and then one to the right in between Murderuk and Richter. They are solid items, so you won't be able to cross those. And as well, you can see there's a kind of a bit of a map in front of you where things are moving around. There are some items to jump over, etc., etc. So bear that in mind when you're doing your movement. But the floor is yours, Piethgrana/Robbie. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Also, do you want to do the Richter swap? Anyone?
Does anyone want to be lower / slightly higher in the initiative? Richter's got a 14 and can swap with someone.
I think you can swap with Tuco if you want him to, so he's 19.
Whoever he swaps with gets advantage on all of their rolls or just attack rolls for this first turn.
Let's do it Tuco.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy to swap with Tsuko then.
Just so
Okay,
you
so
know.
I
The
think
19
Mudo's
is
okay
good.
with being last. He's a preparation type of guy.
Okay, so
But,
Richter drops down to 14, and
You mean goes up?
19 and 14 the other way around, yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna do a. Is this cart like pretty big? Like they can't really go over it?
With her
Like the
monk
top-
ability, she could probably jump over it quite easily.
No,
but
but
the
I'm
rest of the
talking about-
Warforged, it goes up to about kind of shoulder height in terms of the
Mhm.
railings on the side.
Okay. Cool. So, I'm gonna do a wind wall.
Okay,
I'm just gonna quickly draw it out. So
excellent. We love the drawing.
no, I'm gonna put the ruler because I actually need it. And then why is this in? How is that 5 feet? I don't think. Oh, 15 feet. There we go. I have another 10. Like that. So essentially what it does, it is 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. Any creature within an area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Smaller flying creatures or objects can pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight material brought into the wall fly upward, including arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles. So they would just deflect and automatically fail or miss if somebody
Okay.
tries to shoot through it.
Okay. Interesting. What level spell is it?
Fuck, this is one smart.
Then that is 3rd level evocation.
It gets counterspelled.
Motherfucker.
The glint in this Drake the dog. It is not in its demonic form. It is still in this kind of more dose pound fashion. Although it is scaly and it's draconic in nature, it just glares in the direction of Piethgrana, and the spell she casts is instantly countered.
I hate that this one is a magic counter.
Fine.
Sorry.
I'm gonna beat this fucking dog up. I've never had before.
Jesus.
Well, there
You know,
goes
we'll
my
not be our
fucking.
friends.
I'm just gonna remove this. Okay. Fine. She is then just as a bonus action gonna do unburdened. So I have advantage on dexterity saving throws and strength saving throws, and I can walk up any surface. Is
Okay.
this like... Oops. Did not mean to do that. Is this like a table or something?
It is, yeah. It's a table. It's a makeshift table.
Okay. She's gonna hop over to here,
Mm-hmm.
just so we're not all in like the same line of sight, essentially.
Okay. Technically, in this space, you do have like half cover to some
Gotcha.
degree because of how thick the canopy is. You are obfuscated to some point, but you still see the enemies coming through, just line of sight, lights, everything, just shining
Gotcha.
through. Is that Kethgrana's go? Anything else on their turn?
I don't think she can do anything else, so yeah.
Okay. It is now, unfortunately, the demon's turn.
Shit.
As you rolled a 21 right in the middle of Salo and Kethgrana. In the Drake form.
Is there, sorry, real quick, is there a reason
Yes.
why Salo is like all the way down to the left?
Oh yeah,
No.
Cello gets to move when rolling initiative, so
Oh, okay.
he just.
In the
I thought
fray.
it was very in character to dip away from the demon.
Yeah, exactly. Run away, but run to more fight. Very good. So it is the demon's turn. Interesting. You're all still stuck together. He rolled high enough on his... He's not going to do that yet. Instead... He is going to look at Modorok, and Modorok is going to need to roll a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Alright.
Oh lord. Uh-oh.
That's +3.
So that's a 5.
Yeah, no.
That is a failure. So as Modorok stands there, seeing the glint of red, focused on the drake's eyes flash a scarlet crimson for 1 second, and Modorok's eyes close. The rest of you see as Modorok fades away from reality and then reappears right in between all three of the Warforged to the eastern side.
Great. That's
He
so
is
fun.
just teleported against his will to another spot. As an action, what's next as an action?
That wasn't an action!
And then as an action, he's going to move up and cast Tasha's Mind Whip on Piethgrana. So that's an intelligence save, please.
That's with an advantage, I believe. She has a plus 3. Okay.
What was the save?
12. Can I reroll that?
Yes. Remember, you only have one reroll.
Yes, but I'm scared because it's an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
And Tasha's Mind Whip is pretty bad. 21.
21. That's a success. So they're going to take half damage. So it's 3d6.
Ah,
So it's going
my
to be
pen.
5 points of psychic damage as
Gosh,
just this
gross.
energy inflicts itself. So it moved that far. Then it's going to just disappear from sight.
Oh,
It moves back into the bushes and disappears. You just hear it almost giggle to itself. It seems to almost have a bit of a mouth on this one, but it's not yet spoken too much. That is its go. Now we move on to Salo. It's Salo's turn.
Alright. First, pretty much when the fight begins, you just hear him say, "No worry, guys, I'll take these two." And then I'd like to... Let's see. So he has the Siren Short Sword and the Crusty Dagger and dual wields those two, right?
That's correct.
Alright. Then I'd...
jumps to battle.
Yeah, getting... So, the thing is, do I get to decide which one is offhand?
He adds a bonus to the offhand either way, so you can declare each one individually if you want.
Yeah, but he has extra attacks, so he gets to make 2 attacks with his main hand and 1 with his offhand.
Yeah, because he is a dual fighter, he gains his bonuses with his offhand attack, so it's the same either way. So you can declare them in any order you wish.
Okay. Right, then, yeah, I'll make 3 attacks against this Warforged
one?
right here.
Yep, go for it.
And that is a +7 to hit, so I'm just going to start with that.
Robbie, if you want to call them out, since we can't see them.
No, I have the stream open on Discord
Excellent.
now, so
25, baby.
I can
Whee!
whop in here and actually see it.
Okay, 25 hits.
Yep. So that is with the Siren Short Sword. So then, the Warforged gets to make a intelligence save against 15, or
Okay.
is deafened.
That's going to be a 15 bang on, so they succeed the first one.
But it still takes 1d6 plus 4 points of damage. And then I'll make my... I'll just do all my attacks straightforward now. Save time. So that is 1 attack and... second attack. So to main, currently main-handing the Siren's Call and off-handing the dagger.
Sure thing.
So
that
I assume the 20 hits.
the 20 will hit and the 10 will miss.
Okay, so another intelligence saving throw, and it takes...
And that one's a failure.
Alright, so it's now deafened, and whenever it's going to cast a spell, it has to roll a d20. On 5 or lower, the spell doesn't work.
Okay, but
No clue if they can cast, but if they can, they sure don't. They sure won't.
it is now deaf.
Yeah. Also, that's
What's
8
the damage
points.
on that? 8. Excellent. Okay. They're just at half HP now. You see that as Cello is hitting with a rapier, hitting key points in the body, the matrix at the center glowing red, but it's still having kind of no effect against the matrix itself. It's just damaging the body. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move behind this one for cover.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Then at the end of your go, Sallow, it is Richter's turn. Is Brooke here?
Yes, I am. I'm just eating, so I
You're good.
turned my cam off. Alrighty, so at the start of my turn, I can give someone a flying speed equal to their walking speed for a round.
Yes, and also make a note that Richter has temp HP on top of his
Equal
maximum.
to half his HP, right?
Yes,
so that'd be
correct.
Should be 56 temp. No one else really wants a fly speed, do they? So I guess I'll give it to Tsuko as well.
Okay.
I'm
flying.
Oh, give it to Jellybean. Jellybean can move other people.
Is Jellybean smart enough to understand?
Probably
it would
not.
be able to fly.
Is Jellybean is all you needed to say. Is Jellybean... ...
I'll give it to Tuco because he's smart enough to understand, like, if Richter shouts, it's just for a little bit, like, make sure you're not too far in the air to, like, you're gonna fall out of the sky. Don't fall out of the sky.
Perfect.
So I will do that, and then we can't see the thing, right?
You can try and roll a perception check if you want. It's basically gone behind the bushes and moved slightly, so it is obscured. It hasn't hidden, but it is just kind of out of sight.
Okay. You know what? I will target this guy. Oh, where is it? This guy up here. Does the within 5 feet work diagonally as well?
It does, yeah.
So would it hit
anything within that
Okay.
circle?
So I will target
And
them and make cool
There's specifically
attack.
words in it as well that it's only enemies that will take the damage, so
Yeah.
Murdoch won't take any.
Yes, so I'm gonna do that, and then I am going to just attack twice
Perfect.
with plus 1d6 plus. Oh, he's got so many things. So this is the first one.
That
Oh,
will hit.
that's
AC is 16.
that is the second one, so the second one doesn't
Second
hit.
one miss.
Lovely. Okay, so that is 2d6. That makes up for
Okay.
it from the damage, I guess.
15.
Targeting the center one, so the other two get the splash damage.
Yeah, so the others will take 7 points of damage. Richter pulls back on his condensed air bow that just appears in his hands. 2 arrows fly out. One flies overhead, worried he's going to hit Mudoruk. The next one hits on the center chest of the Warforged, and then an air jet stream just shoots out and injures both of the other Warforged. Very good. Anything else on
From
this?
the looks of the Warforged, I know they haven't
Mhm.
gone yet, but are any of them seemingly wielding like obvious ranged weapons?
No ranged weapons. None of them seem to have ranged weapons on them. They just have their own kind of brutality to them. What I will say is a couple of them, the ones towards the north, they do look like they are carrying like heavy, what look like almost large nails to dig into something and to like pit on it into the ground. They can probably be used as some sort of javelin.
Okay. So it definitely looks like some of them have range.
Yes. Just
But within this area, we kind of have half cover, right?
Correct. Yes.
All right, I'll stay put then.
Okay, cool. That is Richter's turn. It is Tuco's turn. So, Robbie, what's Tuco up to?
Okay. He's gonna go up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Can he see the doggo from where he is?
He can roll a perception check. It's quite far away.
Sure thing. So he has +3 to his cool. Fuck.
7.
He doesn't see
Fortunately
shit.
not.
Never mind. But he
Too
does
much
see
going on.
these guys, right?
He sees everyone out in the open, yeah.
Got you. So, as an action, he's gonna do Sonic Boom on this guy. So that he needs to do a spell.
Which one?
That the middle one.
Middle one. Okay.
This one. Let me just
Go for
check his spell attack. +7. Damn.
Yep. Oh! Watch out. That hits.
Yeah, I would hope. So, 3d8 under damage to that guy.
Oh! It's almost down.
And the Oh, whoops, that's the wrong spell. Hold on. Where is it? It and creatures within 10 feet of them must succeed on a strength saving throw. On a failure, the target is knocked prone and those around them are pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. Who needs to make the stave? Sorry, everyone. Or
Everyone
just
within 10 feet.
Okay, so that includes Muduruk.
Yes.
So
I would
strength
believe
save.
so. Yes.
Okay,
DC
strength saves.
15. 15.
Warforged on the left is a 13. That's a failure. Warforged in the middle. That's going to be a 19, which will succeed. The Warforged on the right is a 20. They have low stats, but I just rolled quite well for them. So the one on the left gets pushed 10 feet away and is now prone on the ground.
Okay, at least it's one further away from Muduruk. But she also needs to roll, by the way.
Aaron, I rolled for him. He rolled really hard. 25.
I have a 25.
You're good then. Yeah. That was an action.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action. So has Ark had their move yet?
It's straight after you.
Okay. He's gonna do a bonus action. Better odds. So is gonna give that to them. Let me see if okay, he's gonna move. And just a little bit closer. Bruh, move. There you go. Just there.
Tiny little guy.
So Arcaz will do a critical hit on a 19 and a 20. And
Nice.
for the next minute, can use the reaction to reroll an attack that missed.
For the next minute.
Yes.
Okay.
So for the next 10 rounds, essentially. That is concentration, though. So I'm just gonna mark that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Frick is it? I'll find it.
So one reroll for an attack.
Yeah. So crits on a 19 or 20, and you can expend your reaction to reroll an attack roll.
Yeah.
Once per turn.
Yes. I think it's a one and done, actually, the reaction.
It says for the
Is
next
it?
minute.
Yeah, so it's a one and done.
Are you
I think so.
I can read out the...
Go for it.
Guide an ally or yourself to a reassured success. For 1 minute, you or an ally within 30 feet score a critical hit on a 19 to 20. Someone under the effects of this spell can use their reaction to re-roll an attack that missed.
There we are. So it just lasts.
It just is under the
as long as
effects, so...
concentration is. Yeah, so you're good.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Anything else for Tuco?
Bonus action movement. He's just gonna move back.
All right.
So he's not close to the big scary thing.
Done.
Symbol for concentration, for fuck's sake.
No. One thing I do know, though, after his turn, legendary action is going to be used.
No.
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 But you guys don't know what it is.
What do you mean?
It is now Ark's turn. If you could roll a perception check, please, Brooke, for Ark.
What if I don't want to?
From everyone else as well, a perception check.
That's so nice. So I'll just roll. It's just straight wisdom, right? Unless it says something on the sheet.
Yeah.
This is going to be so good and nice. She sees so much. She has so much vision.
That was for Piethrana.
Piethrana? Okay.
Mine was for Moodle.
For Tuco, it's...
Moodle got a 9, okay.
This second one is for Richter.
19 for Tuco.
But neither of them see shit.
I don't think I need to roll for Jellybean. Not like Jellybean can tell you.
Both Kithcorona and Tuco, the two of you, the rest of you don't really notice. But you had seen that the demon dog had ran into the bushes and looked like they were going westward towards the left-hand side of the map. But as they passed a tree, they actually disappeared and instead reappeared on the northeastern side where Modrok is in the bushes.
I don't know about.
I will have him on show, just so you know where he is. But he essentially teleported there using the same ability. But yes, it's now Ark's turn. Ark doesn't know where the dog is, but they have their full turn to do something.
Okay.
Then afterwards, it's Jellybean's turn.
Yeah.
Fucking Jellybean.
Problem is, I kind of need to be in melee, but the amount I want to be in melee is low. For the bonus action Blood Hunter's marks, I need to be able to see an enemy. It doesn't say, it just says target an enemy, but I guess I have to know where it is to do that, and I don't know where the dog is.
Correct.
Okay.
Target an enemy within 90 feet, you have to see them, yeah.
Okay. I need to get over here.
40-foot walking speed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I can even get over where he is.
They do have Thunderstep. If you want to use a spell.
Yeah, once, but it would also hit him is the problem.
You could try.
Because where you landed does.
Mudo has a reaction that reduces damage by 3d10, so if you think you can remove combatants, it's probably worth it.
Yeah, I'm just worried because she can only do it once, so if she does it and then we end up needing it, I'm trying to avoid using spells super early. She's got 5-foot reach, but if she got here, she still wouldn't be able to hit them, right? Because that's
correct. Yeah.
10. It's not really useful. And Richter hasn't seen the thing, right?
With his roll, no, unfortunately not.
Okay. Can't cheese that and say Richter would know, because Richter also didn't see anything. Fuck.
You could try and go the opposite way and help Sallow. That is another option because they are within your kind of reach.
To be fair, I can go get that one.
Yeah.
I just can't go here because of diagonals, but I can go
That
there.
one is also prone, so...
Yeah, you'll have advantage against them.
I'm gonna go there. Oh.
Alright.
It's making me collide with things on the way.
There is a tree in the way, but don't worry, you will get past it with your speed as well. So
okay.
You'll be fine. So go for it. Warforgers on the ground are using the gauntlets or the great axe?
I will go for 2 charges, 2 each. I'll just use the gauntlets.
Sure.
Stick with the gauntlets for now. So that is a...
You have advantage?
8. Advantage?
Yep, because they are prone.
Because he's prone, right. Yes. +1, is the +1 already included in the thing, or do I have to manually put it in?
No, it's already included. You're good.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
Pah! Natural 20.
No, it's
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
This is with the gauntlets, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Crack.
Jesus, 20.
Bye, please.
Would you like to increase your maximum HP by the same amount?
When you hit, you can use 2 charges. So
One
I
of
don't know
2,
how do I regain charges?
You don't. They are per day.
You know what? I will, because that's 20. That's pretty high. I will take that.
Okay. It's still standing because it's still got 3 HP left.
And it's not, it's lying on the ground.
Yeah. Metaphorically speaking, thank you, Arne. Yes.
So
It's still writhing.
I know my
wiggling.
max HP goes up, but does my actual HP go up as well?
It does, yeah. So you're at 104 now, technically.
That's cool. That's very cool. I'll take that.
As the gauntlet slams down, a bit of the life essence from the Matrix just sucks into the gauntlet, and you see Ark slightly energized.
Cool. Second hit. Kaboom.
That will hit.
So that is just the 1d12. 5. Let's see. Crack.
9. That's enough. Bang. Slams down a second time. Crack in the center of the armor piece for the Warforged, and they are just dimmed in their light. No longer writhing, moving. They stand still. There we are. So there's that one down. That was your action. You have a bonus action still if you want to use it.
I can't reach anything. Do I want to do Blood Hunter marks? Let's see.
Now you are closer. I'll ask you to roll another perception check to see if you notice the dog.
Let's see. Do I see the guy? No, probably not.
DC was only 12, but...
Yeah, I'm done. Ark is blind. Ark doesn't see anything.
Okay, if that's your turn.
Something's out.
Do you want to use your bonus action or save that?
No, I will save it.
All right, then we move on to the next one, which is Jellybean.
All right. So Tuku.
Actually, sorry, now. I just noticed that I will do the imbue elements because it's for the next hour. So I will just roll that damage now.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Which damage type are you choosing? Fire, cold, or lightning?
I mean, it's a demon, so she's not. We don't know much, but it's a demon, so she's not gonna go with fire. I'm gonna go for lightning of the 3. But
Probably
it might not do anything.
Warforged, if anything.
Yeah.
Smart.
Interesting choice. Okay. That's Ark's go. Jellybean.
All right. So Tuko can fly, but did he fly up out of Jellybean's reach?
He did a little bit.
Okay. Then instead I'm going to walk over to Richter and go hug him.
Poor Richter.
Richter's just like shooting his bow, and then Jellybean walks over. Just fucking hugs him.
Right.
Get off me!
So basically, Richter's untargetable for most things, except things that rely on only visibility.
Yes.
Okay.
And any attacks that are directed at Richter, except those, go against Jellybean instead.
Yes. So essentially, surrounding Richter is this plasmoid, if you will, just a almost layer of this gelatin. And it begins to almost reinvigorate Richter in some instance. Very much like a Power Rangers kind of like suit up montage. If we had the budget, we'd come up with an animation where everyone would start like gaining and growing elements of jelly around them. And then you'd see Richter just kind of give a kawaii 2 fingers up. And then there he is, Jellybean Richter in his full form. With a little faceplate. His face is kind of visible. Yes. Anything else on Jellybean's turn?
Yeah, no, Jellybean doesn't have anything else.
Okay.
Jeez.
At the end of Jellybean's turn, it is the Warforged turn. The Warforged are going to move up. 2 of them are going to rush up to Ark. The other 2 are going to rush over towards Mordruk. They are smart enough to know that they can flank, as it seems like they're being coordinated, being controlled, guided by some sort of stronger mind, an intelligent one who knows something about warfare, at least. So, these Warforged are going to make attack rolls against them, and we'll deal with the other ones next. So, advantage against Ark for the first strike. The first one's going to definitely hit. That's a 23. Next one against Ark from the same person. That's going to be a 26.
Richter has a reaction. Can I try and shove... Who is less tanky between Ark and Muduk?
Probably Mudu.
Yeah.
I mean, Ark has tons of HP at this point.
Yes.
Yes. So
Ark is almost
I'm
like
use,
blind rage at this point.
Richter's reaction to shunt that one 20 when it moves up. I'm gonna use my reaction to shunt that one 20 foot in any direction. So just like back away,
straight back
from the 2 of them.
I'll say as that happens, that kind of gust of wind just pushes the Warforged into the trees. The bushes separate enough for everyone to see that the demon dog is there in view, hiding in the bushes, but now on show for everyone. There's a lot of Warforged just thrown over its head. But against Ark, 2 hits so far. The next one's going to make 2 attacks as well. It's going to be a 15. Then the next one's a 22. 15 hits?
15 does not hit. Sorry, her AC is 18.
So it's just 3 hits then against her.
Just 3. Just 3.
Just 3. Just 3. So that's going to be...
What if she doesn't want 3?
So that's 5, 11, and 18 slashing damage total from all 3 attacks.
18 total?
Yes, as they're just slashing into it. They don't deal a massive amount of damage. They're just annoyances more than anything else. Against Mudruk, 2 attacks. That's going to be not enough against his AC. That's a 9 and a 10. So the Warforged against you is just slamming against the armor. Against Sallow, 2 of them are going to rush up and pincer. So that's going to be 2 attacks against Sallow at advantage. First one's going to be a 22 to hit. Next one's going to be a fucking 9. Another one's...
Sallow would like to use his reaction. When Sallow gets attacked, he gets to move 15 feet. If he's out of range, all attacks miss. So I'm just gonna...
Perfect. Excellent. So they just all slam down in the same time. I will roll to see how the other damage went. The other 2 would have hit as well. So all four of these attacks from the 2 Warforged just slam down into the ground, but Sallow just whoop, jumps over them, backflips, lands on the other side, outside of any hits. Those Warforged. I would like, Robbie, if you could roll a d6, please.
Why me? Okay.
Why me?
It's a 3.
3.
Right in the middle.
Can you also roll a d4, please?
Okay. Oh, that was not a d4. There we go. A 3 again.
Okay. As Sallow jumps over, almost laughing at how badly they missed, he turns back around and sees 3 more Warforged pushing through the bushes from the southwest. As they just kind of move in. That is the Warforge's turn. It is now Mudruk's turn. So, Arne, what would you like Mudruk to do?
Alright, first off, as a bonus action, I would like to activate one of his stances, which is the Vendor stance.
Okay.
When entering in the stance, you and allies within 20 feet gain +5 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws until the beginning of your next turn. So that makes Mudu and Ark. But also all enemies that start their turns within 20 feet next turn take 4d10 psychic damage.
Excellent. a green light just begins to shine from Motherhook, from his hands, from his chest, from his eyes, as he just begins to imbue the powers of a falling star, comet. And all of you feel the light shine onto you. Very good. Anything else on Motherhook's turn? As
Yes.
a bonus?
As an action, I would like to cast Fairy Fire, hitting the demon and the one, and 2 Warforged. So this one here and this one there.
Okay, excellent. So it's a deck save?
Yep.
Okay. What level are you casting it at? It would be the base level for these characters.
Yeah, I don't think Fairy Fire gets any benefits from casting at higher level.
Yeah. Counterspell it, unfortunately. Another counterspell is used.
I'll take a counterspell for level 1 spell.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. They use their reaction to counterspell it. The 2 spells that were cast against this creature. Now you're getting the idea that this one is smart, knows spellcasting, and is probably orchestrating all of the movements of each Warforge as they are kind of taking place now. That was your bonus action, your action. Would you like to do anything else for your movement? Or
yeah, I'd like to move up to the demon.
Mm-hmm. The Warforge is going to make an attack opportunity against you.
Yep.
That's going to be a 17, which I think misses.
Yep.
Okay. So now the green light is shining on top of the demon. Very good. Anything else?
Nope, that's his turn.
Okay, very good. So now we have finished 1 round of combat, guys. Now we move on to round 2.
5 more to go, guys. Let's go.
Alrighty, everyone. It counterspelled twice that go. So theoretically, it can maybe do it twice a turn.
Or did Max?
Well, it had its turn between Pietrgrana and Motherhook, so it doesn't have its reaction now, as it's Pietrgrana's turn.
Alright. Shit.
Shit.
Shit. I want to go up to the demon, but Salo's kind of in a big poo-poo.
Just fucking surrounded by red lights.
Well,
fine. He's up first, and he can run the fuck away.
It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna move up to here, ish. Yes, he has 50 feet, right? Yes. Okay. Gonna go right. Let's do some. Holy moly, that is bright light.
Yeah.
Just some flanking. Just let me see. Oh, that's not the ruler. Dang it. Okay, I'm not gonna use it yet. I'm not gonna use it yet. Not yet. There's a better chance for this.
Here we go.
She's gonna do 2 unarmed strikes against this Warforged.
Okay.
So first one, damn it, go away. Tuko's character sheet. It's a +9 to hit with advantage. It's flank, right?
Correct.
27.
27 will hit.
Cool. Just heads up that these unarmed strikes are force damage because of the braces. But yeah, just D10.
Rather than just a regular whack, all of you are hearing just this thump, thump with every punch. The air just crackling around them.
14
Jesus.
damage.
Okay. Instantly, parts of the armor around the Warforged just crinkle with one punch.
It does say that I pushed them 10 feet away from me, but like...
You don't have to if you don't want to. It's an optional
I
thing.
don't think I can. So
Just push them into arc.
if I push them, it'll cause a domino effect, and 3 of them will fall. No. She's just gonna do that again.
Okay.
Plus 9. And then damn it, almost to that 20.
That hits.
So that's another D10. Why the fuck is it Tuko's character sheet again? Go away. This plus 6. Right? Yes. 11.
11. Okay. Still there.
Oh, still there? Fucking hell,
At
man.
30 HP apiece, you've dealt 25 damage.
Oh, die already. I'm gonna use one of my points to do another unarmed strike.
Okay.
Freak it. I have 10 of them. Might as well use them. 24.
24, that hits.
Oh.
With the base damage, you're fine. You don't have to roll if you don't want to. Fuck it, for fun. The Warforged is destroyed.
Nice.
Cool.
Down. Warforged down. Phew. Anything else on your turn?
I could have done something, but he's dead, so that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
Aw.
let's see. I can't do
Everyone
anything,
gang
so it's all
up on
good.
the demon.
Is Motherhook right face to face with the demon? Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The demon will make a claw attack as a legendary action before its turn begins against Motherhook. So, that's going to be an 18 to hit, which I think misses.
Yep.
It just kind of like hisses at the light as it shines in its face and misses with its attack. But then it starts its turn. You know that you have lost already, no? You are surrounded by warforged of my own mind. Their every move calculated to my exact command. Soon you will be overrun, and you will die by my hand. All for what? To try and gain an upper hand against me? Against us? No! Impossible! At its turn, it is going to...
By the way, since it started its turn,
Yes.
it takes 10 points of psychic damage.
Perfect. Roll that damage.
Damn.
Yep, that's
22.
22. So the damage is halved, it seems. Psychic damage doesn't deal as much to this
Figured.
demon. So it takes 11.
Did the lightning damage seem to do okay? Or less?
Hasn't hit the demon yet.
Oh, it hasn't? I thought it
No,
did.
that was the first strike against the demon.
Dang it.
So, on its turn, let's see if it's within range first. It is. Okay, this is gonna be
What is
interesting.
that range? No.
It's going to use its ability, Tactician's Reign.
It teleports.
I'm going to need...
God.
Let's see, who's it going to target? Richter, Jellybean, and Sallow, and Tuco. If the 4 of you could roll wisdom saving throws.
What the freak? So if I'm proficient in them, that means...
You add your proficiency bonus. There's a star next to it.
Got you. So
Okay,
plus
this is
6, 25. Oh! Tuco, my man.
Tuco succeeds.
Who rolled for Piedrana?
Who's the 15? Who's the 15 for?
Give
Is that for
me
Richter?
a second. Okay, that
It
one.
might be. Why is
That's an
Tuco
8.
rolling like fucking really well, man? Jesus Christ, I don't think he's rolled under a 20. Holy moly.
Guy's on it. Guy knows it's life or death.
He's ready.
So the first roll you made, Arne, is for which one?
The
I'm
first
assuming-
one was for Cello, and the second
Cello.
one was for Jellybean.
Okay. So which one's which then? So it's 7. Okay. Unfortunately, they both fail. Richter will fail as well. And Tuco's the only one that succeeds.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
You guys, those of you affected by this effect, you feel the world around you shift and move. You will take some damage. These ones. So it's going to be 8 points of psychic damage, and you are teleported. Sallow will be teleported in the middle there. Richter in the center here, and Jellybean alongside. Both of them have been separated in 2 separate entities because they have removed them, since it is affecting the mind, not necessarily the body. So they're able to teleport and displace accordingly. With this same ability, Tactician's Reign, they have been teleported next to an ally of the demons, and thus attack rolls are going to be made against them. So we're going to roll this in order. For Jellybean, 2 attacks will be made against them. So let's see how that goes. That's a 20 and a 22 for Jellybean.
Those both hit.
Okay. So that's going to be, with the right dice, 7 and 5, so that's 12. 6 points of slashing damage. I believe it was 8 psychic damage, Brooke. And then, against Richter, all 4 of them are going to attack into him. So we're going to see how that goes.
Wait.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
For that one, I don't know how this would work. I don't know if
Sure.
I can use it. But Tuco has improved spell, which we can give him, like, increase the range of a spell cast within 30 feet of you by double.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
To use Mist Parry?
It's a reaction spell. They're both reactions, so it won't work.
Dang it.
By
Unfortunately.
the way, did Richter get teleported out of Jellybean, or?
He did, yes.
Okay.
So he's no longer in Jellybean. So he's going to be taking these hits direct. So, against Richter, that's going to be 4 attacks. 2 of them are advantage against him. So we'll roll these. So that's going to be a 21 and a natural 20, and then 2 regular. That's going to be a 16, which I think misses Richter by 1, yeah, because it's 17 AC. And then the other one's going to succeed. So it's going to be 1 crit and 2 regular hits. The critical is going to be 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then the others will be 10 points. So 19 in total, Brooke, for Richter. Then against Sallow, one of them is going to make an attack roll against him. Natural 1. Fuck's sake. All right. There we are. There's the movement done. So that was the main ability that this demon has.
But wait,
Then-
for future reference, do these attacks count as opportunity attacks?
These ones don't.
Okay.
These ones don't. They're being
How much
propped.
was the teleport damage thing?
9, I believe.
Okay.
9 psychic. Is that right? That was the main ability. Bonus action time now. Targeting Mordorok. Could you please roll a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. So
This is a charmed effect if they have any sort of bonuses.
No, but I
against.
still have the +5 bonus, so
That's
is
right.
a d20 plus 13.
My fucking god.
I better save that.
29 succeeds, yes. You are fine. You are
Jesus.
fine. There is an attempt to compel you to do an action, but you do not. That's the bonus action. That's the main action. That's the demon's dog's turn, but its legendary actions come back as well as its reaction. That's its turn. It's going to stay put.
Wait.
Now it is Sallow's turn.
Does it have one reaction?
It has one reaction. It used
How
its
did it-
reaction to counter Piethgrana's spell,
Yes.
and then it was its turn, so it regained the reaction, and then
Doesn't
was
it-
able to counter Mordorok's.
I thought reactions come back up at the start of the turn, like the
Nope.
entire.
No, it's at the start of their turn,
Okay.
the character's
know.
turn. So it's Sallow's turn. What is Sallow doing?
Yep. He'd like to use his crusty dagger to start attacking the Warforged, the ones down here, by the way.
Excellent. Go for it.
Right. That is a. I'll start with the right one.
Sure thing.
So d20 plus 7. Which is a natural 1, of course.
That'll miss, unfortunately.
So I'll just try that again.
Oh, Jesus. If he's attacking the one opposite Richter, that's advantage.
Okay, so basically that was the first attack then.
Yep.
All right. You know what? I'll just roll 2d20 and then add my bonus to the higher result because that's quicker.
So it's going to be a 1 and a 10.
Amazing. That's a 17.
That will hit. Jesus
All right.
Christ.
So the Warforged gets to make a Wisdom save against 15 or be blinded.
Okay. Failure.
All right. And it takes, give me a second, that's a d4 plus 4. So it takes 7 points of piercing.
Okay.
Right, then...
That is
with
blinded.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't make another attack with the dagger, unfortunately. But let's do these. We already know these Warforged have like these soul crystal thingies.
Yes.
Now, obviously, Sallow doesn't know that,
Yes.
but can he somewhat see it?
He can see the glowing center. It looks to be a life force. Most people would understand that.
Okay, then as a bonus action, I'd like to use his swipe ability to try and nab that.
Very good. Are you targeting the same one you've been attacking?
Yeah, since it's blind.
Okay, so that'll be a dexterity check at advantage.
All right.
You can add his proficiency to this because he will be proficient. I'm
Yep.
sure of it.
That is +6 at advantage, so 2d20.
Oh,
Which one is
Jesus.
higher?
5.
Okay, that's 11, and
11.
the enemy has to roll higher.
Roll higher. Okay, let's see.
A contested check.
They have. We'll say they have disadvantage because they are blind. Contested check. Does it say athletics against acrobatics or?
It's. Give me a second. I think it's against acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, so there'll be a 12 in total, which will be higher than yours, unfortunately, by 1.
Damn.
It's 12 versus 11.
Well,
Yeah. I know, would have been cool. He just kind of like jumps up, tries to grab, his fingers like crinkle against the metal. It's like, ow! He tries, but he fails. Classic Sallow behavior.
Well.
Is that his go? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm thinking of dipping, but that's 3 opportunity attacks. Well, 2, the one guy's blinded.
Yeah. Okay, it is now Richter's turn. Richter is no longer in Jellybean. That's Brooke.
So, how far off the ground is Zuko?
Tuco's like 10 feet off the ground, maybe?
Yeah. 10 feet.
Okay. I will give him the fly speed again.
Okay.
As well, because otherwise he'd lose it at the start of my go, which is not ideal. So then I'm debating if I use a spell to get rid of the ones around us or if that's a lost cause.
To you.
How damaged are they all?
They're all fairly fresh. The only one that Sallow has hit is the only one that's taken damage so far.
Okay.
These are just emerged from the forest.
I don't love that. So I'm gonna use Steel Wind Strike. Range is 30 feet, target 5 creatures I can see. So I'll just target the 5 that are around us.
Very good, yeah.
And then I have to make a melee spell attack against each target. That's just like a spell attack roll, right? Or is that different?
Correct, it'll be a +8 to hit.
Okay. Do I, because it's a melee spell attack roll, does the one in between the two of us, do I have advantage to hit that one?
I'll say so, yeah. The way that it works, it's Still Wind Strike, it's kind of like a blur. Like, you move in the position that's more beneficial to you, as you just kind of like run around and like hit everyone. So we'll say against each one of them, except for one, you'd have advantage, because you can technically pincer against them.
You can teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets you can...
Yes. So you basically move in between each one of them, attacking them, and then you end up next to one as your final kind of Omaiwa Shinbaru moment.
Alright. You sure?
I did.
I mean, I'll take it, but... Because that one... Oh yeah, I guess there's only one that wouldn't be flanking if I moved,
Just
right?
one, yeah.
Okay.
One. So we go from bottom to top in terms of your rolls.
Alright.
That hits.
It's... Why? I don't know why it's still saying I'm Pickrana.
No worries, it's okay.
2.
21 on the next one, yeah, that'll be on the
3.
left.
I'm counting.
18, very good.
Yeah.
And then one that isn't, so...
Yeah.
Kaboom. Okay. So I hit 4 of them.
Okay, roll for damage. By the way, with each one of these attacks, the Horde fighter kicks in. So the splash damage will be effective on every attack that he deals.
Let's go.
So the one on...
Don't worry, I'll figure that out if you just roll the damage.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's higher than average. I'll take it. It's
That's
force damage.
So that's 38 to each one of them, right?
Yep.
Yep. Well, except for one, yeah.
I was
well,
doing the math.
actually,
They have
he
30
takes-
hit points each, so
Yes, exactly. They all go down.
and so
Um,
he'd take half of that twice. So he's
Correct.
dead
So he
as
takes
well.
19. In a flurry, you can describe this if you want, Brooke. But each one of these Warforged go down.
Yeah. You see him like whip out a quarterstaff and then just like kind of like a whirling dervish just start a spin and just like a spinning top almost just flip and circle around and just get all of them.
Then the wind
And then
stops.
comes back and he just breathes in really deep. And then I have a 40-foot fly speed. Has Richter seen Jellybean do this shit before, or is this a first time thing?
First time.
Okay, so Richter has no idea how it behaves.
No idea. No.
Okay.
He's kind of just like, when the first time that Jellybean had covered him, he just kind of said underneath his breath, "Oh, Cal," oh, and then surrounded.
You know what? I am going. I have 40 foot of movement speed. So from Jellybean's position, I could theoretically still get like there.
Yes.
Richter is going to do a little test run, basically try and hug into Jellybean's space if it works, to see if it works like that, and then just try and move.
He rushes into him and just boom, bounces off.
Okay.
Didn't look like Jellybean was ready for it. Seems to be a process involved.
Okay.
Oh,
So do I move the 5 feet functionally, or no?
We'll say you're fine. You can move. You can move
Okay.
your movement.
Okay. I'll just. Why? Let me select my token, please. No. Okay. Thank you. Please. I beg. Please. There we go. Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Excellent turn. Well done. Horde fighter at his finest.
Jesus, remind me not to piss off Richter. Holy moly.
Yeah,
Well,
he
does
has
have
CC is
some
the
good-
thing.
Yeah, he's got good spells, but they're only one use. That's Richter's go. Then we would move on to Tuco, but
How dare you intervene my best
dare
boy's
I.
turn?
I apologize greatly.
You're not sorry.
Tuco can roll a dexterity check.
Oh man.
I'll knock him out of the sky. Let him fly.
Why you mean to him? So that would be a +5 because he's proficient. Wait, is it just dex check or dex saving?
Just dex.
Ah,
Just dex check.
got you.
Okay, so they fail. That's fine. Nothing happens to him directly, but a spell is going to be cast as a reaction by the demon, and it is going to. Let's see, which one's more fun?
Oh, don't do that to me, man.
Going to cast. Fuck.
Fuck the spell.
Jesus Christ. Let's see. Let's see how this does. I'm just gonna have to Google something quickly. Let's see.
Google.
Let's see. Yes. Just need to double check what this one does.
Google scares me. I don't like
Okay,
going back to those things.
Okay. I will need a Constitution saving throw from Arc as a spell is cast in their direction. They have +7 to this.
Yeah.
Nice. 19.
19. Okay. That is just a success. You lucky
Oh, Jesus
SOB.
Christ.
I'll take it. I'll take what I can
Okay, I'm
get.
gonna take half damage instead.
That's fine.
Let me just click this a bunch of times.
I don't like it when you click a bunch of times. What do you mean a bunch of times? That's so many times.
It's only half
That's
though. So it's,
14d6.
Okay,
It's
I'm glad I
21.
saved that. Jesus Christ.
That was a pretty
21
bad roll too. Holy
necrotic
moly.
damage. Yeah,
That's so much. That's
pretty bad.
so much, guys. That's so much, and that's a bad roll.
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
So 21 damage.
21, yes. 21. That was
Oh.
their reaction to cast the spell.
That's the reaction.
Now it is Tuco's turn.
How much do I have of the flying speed?
Your
Sorry?
movement
Your
speed.
walking speed.
Aw, okay. Move up
I'm
to
walking
there.
in the air.
What?
It's a song, don't worry. Continue.
Oh, because he's small, right. I was confused for a second. He's gonna move up to there. And then, where the frick is his character sheet?
Flicky dicky.
He's gonna do... another sonic boom, I would say, but towards the demon this time.
Alright.
I have a
Well-
question, Max.
Yes, go for it.
Does the build-up thing stack? Whenever you take
Build-up
damage from
thing.
enemies, add 1d12 to your next dice roll. Is that just like once if I get hit, or does that stack each time I get hit?
It should stack each time.
Okay, so that would be twice.
Wait.
No?
You've been hit by one spell. And I think you got hit a
And
few
the-
times, no, before as well?
From the Warforged? Yeah, I think I got hit twice, so maybe that's 3?
Perhaps.
He'll do it on the Warforged instead, because he doesn't want to push Murdoch. So this one. It's plus 7.
Yeah, so it builds up until you do your next attack roll.
It's a
So I think that'll
19
be
on this
3
Warforged.
instances of that, Brooke. I think you attacked 3 times. 19 against the demon.
No, the Warforged, because I don't want to push
Warforged.
Murdoch.
Yes, that hits.
Then that is 3d8 thunder damage. That's 19.
Okay.
And I believe it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yes.
5.
So it is knocked prone, and I think this guy also needs to make a strength saving throw too.
17? 15, sorry, not 17.
He just makes it.
Okay.
So he stays put.
So this guy goes prone. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Tuco coming in clutch. Does he land on the ground, or is he still staying slightly off the ground?
He's gonna land on the ground for now.
Okay.
So he's not.
Even if he drops like 10 feet, it's okay. He's not going to take any
Yeah.
falling damage, so he's
He's a
going to be okay.
frog. He can.
Yeah, he's a frog.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he can do anything else.
Then that is your turn there, Tuco. After Tuco's turn, I will ask Robbie.
Again?
Not Robbie, sorry, Brooke.
Oh, thank God.
Arc has an ability as a reaction. Whenever an enemy spell is cast within 30 feet, they can teleport, make an attack roll.
Question is, do I want to be in melee with it? It's more the thing.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Nah, to be fair, she does kind of want to be in melee of it, so I will do that.
All right. So make an attack roll at
Do it.
advantage.
Okay, what
If you do-
damage?
Yes.
Sorry, what type of damage was that? 43? Well, 21.
It was necrotic.
Necrotic, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
It's not
Yes.
hard, it's
I'm
scary.
gonna teleport. I can't teleport into that Warforged space, right?
The Warforged is off the map, so you can if you want to. We'll put him over here because he's technically
I'm gonna
further away.
do that, so I'm flanking.
Okay. You have advantage anyway, but go for it.
Okay.
Beat 'em up.
Remember, you crit on a 19 as well. Still.
Beat 'em up.
Yep. Well, we want this. We want this. Big number. Big number, please.
Dun, 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 dun.
Way.
21. That hits. I will also roll
Do
a
I?
concentration check for them.
I can try and re-roll this, right? Because I have one attack re-roll per turn.
It hits. It hits. So
Yeah, but do I try and fish? Because it's about to be my turn again, and I didn't use it on the last turn, so I can use it.
This is technically your reaction, and it takes a reaction to use the ability. So you wouldn't be able to use it.
Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry. That's fine.
That's right.
All right. So how much damage is this?
Okay, so technically, this is going back a little bit because abilities we're new with. The spell which was cast in your direction, Ark, you almost primal instinct see it teleport next to the creature, slash down with your weapon, and cause the concentration to go off. They don't cast a spell on you. You have 21 HP back. So the spell never went through, but was used nonetheless.
Nice.
So
Do I not
it's
have
just a
to
bit of
roll?
retroactive.
You must roll a
You have to roll
concentration
for
check
damage
against. Okay.
You rolled a nat 1, so there's no way it's going to be beating your damage.
Cool. That is. Bear with me. This about to be a lot of numbers.
So I think
Oh,
it's going to be
dear.
2d12 for the build-up. and then
Yeah,
one...
but I have to roll some of them separate because they're different types of damage.
True.
Or should I just roll them all and just declare
Yeah, we
them?
can see the.
Yeah, declare them. Declare them.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Do the
So I
big
think it's going to be
boy
3d12 total.
Big number.
Nope. Plus another one from the imbue elements thing for the next hour, so that's
That's right.
5d12.
Go for it.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, why is this having a moment?
You let me know which one's which when it comes to damage types.
Okay. Plus 5. So the first one is bludgeoning,
Okay?
and then all of the other ones are gonna be lightning.
Okay.
So let's see.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the
Goddamn.
12 is negated because
Yeah.
well,
Bludgeoning.
technically the weapons that you have is magical damage.
Yeah,
So we'll go through.
Plus 1. Oh, okay.
Yes. They are immune to non-magical. So magical damage
I
is
figured.
fine. So that's going to be 12. They are resistant to magical damage, though. So that's going to be 6 from that. So non-magical damage, immune, magical damage resistant from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. What's the next ones?
All of the rest of them are lightning. Lightning, all 4.
Seems to go through all fine.
Okay. Big news.
So that's going to be... Jesus Christ.
Big.
Okay.
Big news. Huge news.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Well, that was my reaction.
What's your reaction? My
Well,
mistake.
actually, so it is now my turn, right?
Correct.
Lovely. I'm flanking and right next to him. So I am going to
You got this.
How many spells beginning of my next turn? How many people have spells that rely on wisdom saving throws?
Probably a few, because a lot of them are going to be wisdom based.
Yeah. Does anyone have
Wisdom or
anything they would
dex?
want to be casting that would benefit from having him have disadvantage on wisdom saves?
I got
Let me
nothing.
see.
Because Ark would know this, but I do not.
No, most of mine are like strength or con.
Does Fifth Ground have anything or no?
No, she doesn't really have ones that affect other people.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm just going to do a bunch of hits then.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it.
I could put Hunter's Mark on it, but is it worth it? It's concentration. If I get hit, I get...
True.
I mean, you still get it for this round, so might as well pile on the damage.
Because Hunter's Mark
you
is
can
a
also use
bonus
the
action.
Withering Soul thing, which adds a
Oh.
d12 instead of a d6.
Yeah,
That's
but I
one
take
ton.
damage, and it dealt us a fuck ton of necrotic damage, and it's a demon, so odds on it's immune or something to necrotic.
True.
So
The number crunching is real.
So I did look at that, but A, I take damage, and B, if it doesn't do anything or if it's resistant, it's annoying. Plus, you know what? I will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Because it does an extra. Is that worth it? Yes. 2d6 versus... Yeah, I'll do it. Use my bonus action to do that, and then I will make 2 attacks against it. With the gauntlets also.
Cool. Go for it. You have advantage.
So, yes. Plus 5. We're beating this thing up.
Beat up the dog. Beat him up.
Beat up.
Come on.
Beat him up.
Just
Beat up the
hoping until
dog.
PETA comes over.
19 will miss by 1.
I can... Do I bother re-rolling that? It's a 14. What are
Should
the
be
odds
more
I
than
get higher than
5 to hit.
Well,
yes, I'm dumb. It's plus 8. Sorry,
Yeah,
3
so
more than that.
Good,
Okay.
That hits.
So
A lot
that
of
is
numbers.
1, 2.
Good.
Sorry, I was looking at her damage mod. Which is silly. The second 12 is lightning.
sheesh.
So I'll just do it so whatever the second one is the first one will always be the bludgeoning or slashing or whatever, and the subsequent
Gotcha.
ones will always be
Yeah.
So 7
lightning.
in
Okay.
7 lightning. Oh, plus another d6.
Oh,
1.
1.
Well,
It's
Um,
still counts.
it doesn't say what type of damage is Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark will be the
You-
same damage you're dealing in the initial attack.
Okay,
I
so
believe.
bludgeoning
So it'll be
then?
the part of
Magical
the
bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Okay, so that 5 instead of 4. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Still
Cool.
half, but
Half of 1 is just still going to be 1. That was 1 attack. You got your next attack as well.
Yes. We try. Okay.
Oh,
nice.
that hits.
Do I fish for that to be a 19 or a 20? Is the question. Or do I save my reaction?
I
I feel like you save your reaction considering this thing is casting non-stop.
Yeah, save it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Damage, please.
Yes, I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it.
Okay, so that's going to be
I'm dumb. I keep
10.
forgetting the d6.
5, 6.
Sorry, that's my bad.
You're good.
Can I put a marker on it somehow so I remember?
I think I might be able to do that for you.
Thank you.
Fucking hell, which one is it going to be? After anything else on Ark's turn?
No.
Okay.
Because she's not moving. She don't want to get smacked.
All right.
All good. It's Jellybean's go. Jellybean to the rescue.
Yeah, Jellybean is going to walk up to Cello and embrace him, and then take Cello and walk the rest of the way.
Okay, cool.
Which is right there.
All right.
I'm just picturing Tiny Sallow like in the center of Jellybean, just being moved.
Tiny.
You just hear muffled curse words.
What the fuck? Just underneath, as he's just like dying, but actually not dying. He's actually getting healed whilst he's inside. Excellent stuff. Okay, that's Jellybean's go. Very cool. It is now the Warforged's turn. The Warforged, one of them is going to stand up, go up against Ark. They are flanking alongside the demon. They're going to make 2 attacks against Ark. It's going to be at advantage. A 16 to hit.
Nope.
And a natural 20. Natural 20 will hit.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1! So that's 2 plus 3. So
Wait,
5
How far
slashing
away
damage.
are they? 40?
They're going to be just behind, so 45 feet.
Oh,
5 feet
that
behind
reaches
Ark.
exactly. Can I do the Misty Parry?
It's a crit.
Reduce their next attack by 10, but they must succeed on a saving throw. Strength saving throw.
It is a crit, though, so it's not going to change the dice. You might want to save it for another attack.
What do you mean?
Well, do you re-roll the attack or not?
You can use your action to reduce their next attack.
Yes.
5.
Yeah,
Yes.
but a nat 20 is still a nat 20. It's still going
No
to
matter how much
hurt me.
you
It's
try
not
to reduce the
mystically
die.
going to be a
Okay,
15.
got you.
If you can allow it to re-roll, then that'll work.
No. Go
Okay,
for
so you
it
save
then.
your action. Okay.
But if it...
Yeah, go on.
Never mind.
Okay, wait. So that was 1 on the damage dice. So that's 5 slashing against Ark. The other 2 start their turn in the light, in Mudruk's light. They will take some damage, I believe.
For
Go for it,
D10.
It's 14.
Nice.
Very good. The one at the bottom burns away.
Oh shit.
Just gets engulfed in the flames, and their mind is just completely snuffed out. The crystal goes.
Yeah, I
Dumb.
feel like Mudu is actually trying to make them unconscious somehow.
Yeah,
like,
of
just
course.
Blanketing their mind.
It's more like putting them to sleep, if anything. Just forever. No, I'm joking. The other one will take the damage. It hasn't been hit yet, so it's still fresh. It's going to move up the rest of the way, pincer alongside the other demon, and make 2 attacks against you, Madruk. At advantage, that's going to be a 16, which will miss. Then the next one is going to be an 18, which I think still misses.
Yep.
Okay, that's their go. Robbie, if you could roll a d6, please.
Yay! I love rolling random things. It's my favorite. A
4. If you'd roll a d4 as well, please.
Can I not?
Amazing. This is just peak.
What does that mean?
Behind Ark, as you get attacked from behind, you turn to see more Warforged emerging. 4 more, in fact.
Does this
do you
count as
mean
them starting their turns?
four?
No, it does not. This
Wow.
all happens at the end of their turns, so they don't get actions just yet.
Thank
But
God.
there are some things that allow them to.
So Ark is real surrounded right now.
Ark is getting surrounded, yeah. They are surrounded by Warforged.
Cool, very cool.
Glowing in red. Before Motherlook's turn, do I want to do a legendary action? I'm trying to think. Is it worth it? No, he's going to stay there. Motherlook, do your worst.
All right. I feel like this is a good moment. Although I could throw a shooting star in there, but it would only hit Ark pretty much. Although
Yeah. You could aim it at one of the Warforged because they're on the other side. So that is a possibility. She won't technically be the final target.
yeah, it's probably not worth. I'll hold off on that and instead do other things. Right. I'll use the expand stance as a bonus action. So all allies within 20 feet now crit on 18s.
Oh. So that's going to be Pietgrana, I believe. Just outside of your 20 feet.
I will move there.
I don't think they need to start their turn there.
True, it's until the beginning of your turn, so whenever they're in the light, essentially.
Yeah, so basically whoever's within 20 feet of me has this effect. So we can double up on beating up the demon.
Very good. And in the same instance, a darkness surrounds just the outer line of Mordorok, making him almost this negative space with red light shining all around it.
Yep. And then I'm going to punch the demon with my Comet Flail. Still at advantage since Ark is flanking, I assume?
Correct.
All right.
Jesus
then
Christ,
that
I can't see shit.
Oh. Like, it
The
probably
red
doesn't even matter if I
colorblindness
put on
might
auras, they
must
just
be
got
fun for
blotted
you.
out by red.
At which point do we all
Anyway.
gain blindness in this?
So that's the better roll plus 8.
Oh no, it's not a nat 20 though, is it?
Nope,
It's a 16. God damn it.
Aw.
unfortunately.
Everyone's so hype whenever we see the twins.
Well,
Especially when
sorry
I
to
started,
disappoint.
man.
Yeah, so that's 2d8 plus 5, and when you hit, you can use one of 2 charges to either disrupt the target's mind or body. So it must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or I can reduce the intelligence and wisdom to 10 until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
That's big.
Right, okay.
Is that all effective spellcasting? That's huge.
Let's see.
Yes,
Let's
it
see.
does. It
Con
affects
save, right?
DCs and well, we don't know what it uses for.
Scan save. That's going to be a 14. It's going to fail, but it's going to use a... Because fuck that noise.
That's fine. Burn through them.
Stop
Fuck
using
that
your legendary
noise.
reactions at me. I refuse.
Legendary resistance.
Yeah, I mean. Anyway,
I refuse.
You're
I
so
refuse
mean
this
to
life.
Arnie.
yes. Anyway, I'm still dealing damage though, which
You are,
is
yes.
the 8 plus 5. So let me just throw on the 5.
So you resist the effect, but the damage of the attack still goes through.
Yep. So that's 14 points of bludgeoning.
Oof.
14 points. Excellent.
Right.
Okay.
Normally, if I bonk someone with the Comet Flare, I get to cast a spell as a bonus action, but I already
Correct.
used the stance, so that's that.
True. Very true.
So, yeah, that's Muru's turn.
Okay. The end of Modoruk's turn. Piethgorana.
Time for my great super cool
Smack
move. And you're
the
not gonna
demon.
do a legendary action
Before-
before me. No! fuck you, damn it. Let me do my cool thing.
Before.
No.
It's going to use one of its legendary actions to make an attack roll against Modoruk.
Alright.
So it's going to be an advantage because you are still flanked. That's the whole point of these Warforged being here, to give them an aid. So it's going to be a claw attack against you at advantage. The first roll was shit, and the second one is as well. Just an 19, which I think will miss.
Yep, it does.
Okay. Claw comes out, but the magical darkness that surrounds you stops the attack from going through. Continue your turn, Piethgrana. Please.
Yeah.
We're on initiative 3 now, guys. 3.
3 more rounds, guys. 3 more rounds. Let's go. Okay.
You guys are doing all right so far.
There.
You're doing all right.
And she's gonna do draw breath. So all the enemies within 20 feet of me must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. There is a slight clause to this one. They have to be breathing.
Okay, it doesn't say that.
Actually, it doesn't. Never mind. Continue. This is how I
your
first
con
thought of.
saves, Max.
This is how I
boy,
first
do it.
thought of the ability, but I changed it since because I kind of thought that that's bullshit. Okay, con saves for every single fucking Warforged. Here we go.
And
I know. Failure. Success.
it's a 17.
Failure. Yeah. One of them succeeds out of all of the Warforged there. The demon. Con save still. That's going to be. I think that's a 17, which will just succeed. 17, yeah.
Do they take half damage or no damage if they
It should say in the ability if they succeed.
Just
does it
as
say
on a
anything?
failure, it doesn't say
Yeah.
anything if they succeed.
So they don't take any damage on a success.
Fine, I'll just punch
Fine.
you. It's fine. So that's 5d8 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm. To
And
all of the
anything they receive
Warforged.
is halved from
Yes.
the beginning of my turn. So it's 23 points of damage.
Fucking hell. Okay. The guy that was flanking behind Modoruk is gone.
Nice.
The one that was thrown and jettisoned to flank Ark is gone. The others take the damage. They just arrived, and you just see the air condenses around them, and their armor just kind of shrinks in, very much like just force gripping them. But they are still kind of moving, barely, slightly disabled by the attack, but still active. Anything else on Piethgrana's go? That was their action.
Oh, I have 2 attacks though, and that counts as an attack.
It counts as an action. So the way that the abilities work is you can have 2 singular attacks, or you can use one of the actions.
Oh.
But you can use your ability, your key points, if you want to make attacks.
I will use one. I'll
Excellent.
use it to punch the demon because I want to do something.
Let's do some damage.
Get him.
Do some
Punch him.
damage.
Punch him dead.
To punch it, that's all I need to do.
Remember, you crit on 18.
Okay. That's a 19.
You
No,
crit.
That's a crit!
That's
A
a
crit.
crit, baby! Woo!
This is going to go mental. I can just see it. Okay, here we go.
So it's 2d6 plus 6.
Get him.
Right, no, it's 2d10. Sorry, I'm stupid. Plus
That's force
6.
damage as well.
So that's 18.
Nice.
But I'm gonna use another key point thing.
Before you do, you punch down towards the demon with your exertion as you kind of enter this powered energy inside of you, where the wind just guides your punches. The first punch actually punches down, and you feel the skin of the creature almost like shift for a moment, and you see the true form beginning to peer underneath and writhe out of this almost sack of a body that it was hiding underneath, as no longer in its drake dragon dog form. Instead, you see the demon begin to emerge as its true form. When it does, something happens. Let's see. I think it was this one. No, I think we used that one last time. It's the other side.
Yes.
Don't have them written down. There we are. So, as he emerges in this form, I will need. Let's see. A wisdom saving throw from Ark, Pietgrana, and Mudruk, as well as Tuco, actually. In fact, everyone roll a wisdom save because your attention is trained on the demon.
Okay.
So wisdom
Just
save.
as a thing,
It's a
the key
frightened
point
condition.
thing happens right after I hit. If that
The key point
matters.
happen. You spend a key point to punch.
Yeah, but I wanted to use another one.
Yeah,
That happens
because this
right
is
after
happening-
I punch.
Because things happen when you hit, this procs other things to then take place. But you can continue your turn after this.
Okay. So wisdom.
Wisdom saves, yes.
This second one is for Richter.
Okay.
That's +6.
Wow.
Pierre
Fucking
Rock is
hell.
19. And then Tuco.
Oh, who's the 13 for?
If I just rolled that, that's for Cello.
Sallow, okay.
25 for Tuco.
And
Is
last
Sallow
If
one-
it-
immune to being frightened?
I was gonna say, if it's a seeing thing, I don't think Sallow can actually see the demon because the tree's in the
He's-
way.
He's immune to
Cello
frightened. He's
Cello
fine.
is immune to frightened.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
fine. Everyone succeeds being frightened because the DC was 19. Everyone succeeded.
Nice.
So each one of you, you see the demon form emerge. Unfazed, you know what you're here for. The plan is to kill a demon. So, Pietrana, please continue with your turn. But now you're facing the true form.
So their AC and saving throws are reduced by 2 until the beginning of my next turn.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
Passive.
Minus 2 AC and saving throws, right?
Yes. So
Okay,
minus
perfect.
2.
Just making a note for myself.
Fake news.
I'll just do as a bonus action unburdened. That's it.
Okay.
Just in case it happens.
Okie dokie. At the end of your go, Pietrana, it's going to use 2 legendary action points.
Right
to-
after oh, okay.
Yes. It's going to cast a spell. It's going to cast Pasha's Mind Whip against.
Ooh.
Reaction market.
Yeah. Let me.
You still have
Let me
the
pull up
crit
the
on
shit.
18 thing going.
I do. I can only use this 3 times though.
Okay.
Do I
Hey,
want to
look.
use this for this, or do I want to save
do you
it for
want?
if it tries to do the necrotic thing again? So I've already used it once, so I can only use it twice more.
Well, Tasha's mind whip isn't that bad, I would say.
Depends on who he's casting on.
Sure. But it can only target one, so you know. Max! Max, don't do that.
Great place to do.
What's up to you? What do you want to do, Brooke?
Let me. I'll make a reaction.
Are we even gonna finish this fight at this session?
Okay.
Might not.
Depending on who it. To be fair, who needs all of their actions? Like, who really needs all of their actions? Would it really hurt anyone to not have their full action for a go?
Doesn't.
Because it might not even.
Does Arc get to do this after the demon decides the target?
Whenever an enemy casts a spell.
It's when the
So-
casting is happening.
Right.
Because
So we
it
don't-
might
If you
disrupt it.
hit, they must do a concentration check against the damage. My damage is not going to be super high this time around. To be fair, it has lowered saves
Yes.
Doesn't
right now,
lower
so I can
saves.
try.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure everybody has a good mix of actions and bonus actions. So I mean, other than Jellybean, I guess. But I'd get this feeling that the demon isn't targeting Jellybean.
Yeah, okay, I'm not going to do it. Because someone still has to make a save, so someone has to fail the save, theoretically. No, I'm not gonna do it. I want to save it in case it does something.
Okay, it's going to cast Tasha's
Worst.
Mind Whip against Richter, so intelligence save for
Okay.
Richter.
That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. He doesn't have anything he can do about that, but to be honest, it targeting him is probably the good outcome, so I don't mind that.
Way 21.
Son of a gun. So it's going to be 3d6 halved. There's going to be 3 points of psychic damage against them. Okay, it is now the demon's turn. The demon has rolled to see if he regains his ability. Does not regain the ability. Instead, on his turn, he's going to make an attack roll first. He's going to make an attack against Piethgrana.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
I'll use.
Tuku's gonna Misty parry that, so it's a -5. So it doesn't.
Okay. So a ethereal leaf just kind of like appears and deflects the blow away, coveting Piethgrana with it. Excellent stuff. That's the attack roll missed. Then, on its turn, it is going to use a bonus action. And... It's going to cast it against... all three of you have fairly good mental stats. Shit. Against Piethgrana, a wisdom save, please.
Okay, that is +6, I believe.
Is the crit on 18 for everything or only for weapon attacks?
Just attack rolls.
I mean, I don't think it matters for anything else, right?
Ability checks, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but 21.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Jesus. These are high DCs, but you guys are rolling cracked.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on.
Insane. That was his bonus action to try and charm you. It failed that. Instead,
Not with
let me
that
just
ugly
double check.
face.
Wow. Take that back.
I take it back.
He's a
He looks
lovely-
marvelous.
He's a lovely looking dog. Please.
Yeah, what a lad, a gentleman.
Okay. Okay, let's see what this does.
What does this button do?
Okay,
What did it do?
excellent. It's going to cast Chain Lightning and hit all of you. All of you are within 30 feet of each other, so it bounces.
Is this
Jumps
count as a
up.
ranged attack?
It counts as a saving throw. So each one of you
This
could roll.
this a spell, right?
It is a spell. I was trying to bait you earlier. God damn it.
I have a reaction for that, Max.
Yes, I know you do.
So I'm not gonna teleport. I'm just gonna make the attack roll. Because I can teleport within 5 feet of it, but I like where I am, so I'm gonna stay here.
Just flickers in place.
Okay.
Way!
That's
Crit!
good.
Not
That's a
20
crit.
again!
Wow.
Get his
Wow.
ass or her ass. We don't know its gender.
Get it
Get
done.
Okay. Roll the damage. We'll see if they can succeed the
Yes.
saving throw or not.
This is gonna be super high. Oh, that sucks.
Okay. Minus the 2. That is going to be 17 on the con save. So it's going to succeed.
It's my reaction to rerolls, and right.
You've already used your reaction to do this, so yeah. Unfortunately, you can't use
so
your
I
reaction
can't.
to reroll. But still, that's... So tell me the damage again. So the first one's going to be the magical and then 4 lightning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was worth a shot.
So that's 6.
Got 1 left.
5, 9. Okay.
If Tsuko is 5 feet in the air, does it still chain to him?
So technically how the
in the
spell
air.
works, it doesn't chain to
got
everyone,
that.
but he's going to be targeting Tuco, which then bounces 30 feet to
Oh, but Tsuko is
Pietrana.
10 foot up.
No, he's
True.
not. He's on the ground.
Yeah, he did drop onto the
Okay,
ground, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to, we're going to see. So which one was you want to target? It's going to target Tuco, then Tuco will bounce to Motheruk, and it can't go to Pietrana, so it's going to have to be to Motheruk, and then that bounces over to the rest of the 3 of you. So instead of hitting Richter and Sallow/Jellybean, it's just going to hit Tuco, Motheruk, Pietrana, and Ark. So deck saves from you guys, please.
Got
Right.
you.
Okay.
That is a +7.
Oh, that's not great. None of these are good, guys. None of these are
Okay,
very good.
Okay. Copium.
Okay.
Copium.
So, Arne, what was your total then for Motheruk?
That's
Oh,
his
I'm
total.
sorry.
He doesn't
It would have been
bonus.
another. Sorry, hold. Because I had 1 stack of the thing, so it would be another D12 on top of what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Okay.
nice.
So, bear in mind, so the damage was halved
Yeah.
from your first initial attack. I still think the DC was low. I think it ends up being a 15 to what you dealt. Because let's see. So it's 10 the regulars, that's 5, so that's 9 in total. And then 5 from this as well. Is this bludgeoning or is this lightning, this D12?
Lightning. It would have been because it's 1 stack from the imbue elements and 1 stack from the what's it called? The build-up, which is also lightning.
That's
it would have
fair.
been
So
lightning as well.
actually, it would have been enough because it would have been 19.
Sorry, I was looking at it and I was like, what?
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Let's just see what the roll would have been anyway, because the spell fails. But let's see. Would have been 41 points of lightning damage.
Me, Jesus Christ.
I think you just saved Tuco's life.
Tuco
Bro, I
would have
think I
been-
saved several of our lives.
Tuco
Jesus
would
fucking
have
Christ.
died.
That
Tuco
wouldn't have
would
been good for
fucking
me either.
Fog's legs.
He would have like died because I think that's almost double his HP.
His HP is like 28, so
Oh, well,
nearly.
not instant die, but almost. If you
God
rolled a bit
damn.
better.
Tuco, get over into the safety of Blob.
Blob. Jelly bean.
Can two small creatures live in jelly bean at the same time?
Oh, don't start this sort of debate.
I'm in favor. Like just
Although
get
in
the,
favor.
get the midget squad into jelly bean.
Yeah, guys, we
Don't call it that. Do not call it that.
we really need to start hurting this thing though, because I only have one more of that, and that's if it works. So we really need to start just like focusing this thing with damage.
That
Because we
is.
haven't actually hit it
How is
that
it, like-
much.
Looking.
You only took away its disguise.
Yeah, so the answer is we actually haven't dealt that much damage to it. We've probably dealt, what, 100, maybe a bit over that damage to it?
You
Yeah,
dealt
just
100
run-
damage to its disguise. You are now damaging its true form.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and the last one
know
had
he's
like
been hella
500.
dedicated
The last
here.
one had 500 HP, and that was the dumb one. So if we're like
Yeah, but that's,
using
like,
big brain,
proper,
maybe
you
if we're coping, maybe that one has like a little bit more health than this one. But to be fair, it just ate 100 damage, so we
Okay.
probably still have like another 400 minimum to hit this thing with. So everyone needs to start doing serious damage, or we're fucked royally.
It is Sallow's go. I'm going to turn on my aircon because I'm sweating.
All right.
Max, are you like keeping count of how long you'll take Alicia and how? Okay, he left. Never mind.
I also need to go pee real quick, so I will be right back, guys.
Like to a break. So, just you and me and Arne.
I mean, and Max, he just returned.
Oh, dang.
If you want me to stay like deafened, tell me.
No,
No, I have a question anyway. If Sallow moves, does Jellybean follow?
Yes,
Okay. That's
you
cool.
essentially gain double movement.
Max,
Yes,
are you keeping track of when Helen and Alicia will be here too?
yes.
Okay. They're dashing.
I know.
Imagine both of them just arriving here just
Everyone's
seconds
dead.
before the Warforged shut off anyway.
Oh yeah.
I've got a fucking demon to deal with.
So, what would Sallow like to go? It's his go.
Should we wait for Brooke to be back?
Sure, we can do. Up to
oh.
you. We've got Sallow, then Richter, then Tuco, and then Ark. If you guys want to start thinking about what you want to do on your turns.
Well, Richter and Argus.
Although-
So.
I know. I know.
I think I'll just do my turn now. It's not like Sallow has that interesting of a moveset.
Sure.
Like,
Just
or
dash. Yeah.
rather that complicated of a moveset, I guess. So I'm a go walk there and start. Though, can I get farther? I
How
want to
much
get
more
into
is
crit
it?
range.
Give me the crit. Give it to me.
Red.
I want.
I need it. I need to slay.
Slay, queen, slay.
Shut up.
Look, man, I'm taking my wins where I can get them. It's fucking bad. What do you mean? We just killed its disguise.
The problem is this
I think-
time you're dealing
Round
with
four.
Warforged. Last time you didn't have to deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like whatever, anyways.
They take up all the
So
hits.
the-
You've dealt like fucking 300 damage split amongst all of these Warforged.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
It's for
I think I'm going to activate both Absurd Surge and Adrenaline.
Ooh,
To get myself advantage on everything until the beginning of my next turn, and to dash all the way into range.
Excellent.
Sorry. Where did Murdoch go?
Mother-
That's a good question, Ed.
Yeah.
Actually, where the fuck is he?
Go on.
He did.
What?
No, he's been murdered.
He's been murked. around the back of the house in the alleyway, straight between the eyes.
Oh, serious? Oh, there he is.
No, return him. I need his crit aura. Anyway,
I was
so
like,
now I
is it
have.
that bright? Is the red light that bright? I can't see him anymore.
Is it really that bright for you guys? Surely it isn't.
Oh, on my screen it is because I have like saturation up. I'm gonna take a picture.
Fucking hell.
Oh, no.
Why do you have your saturation that high?
That's how it comes. That's how the screen
Really?
is. Yeah.
No. Okay. Your eyes must be fucked.
Yeah, there's like a bit of red on my face. You can't see it right now because I changed the camera, but Jesus.
All right. Things happening. I have 2 bonus actions, which means I get to do 2 offhand attacks and
Correct.
2 regular attacks. So first off, I'm going to offhand it with my blinding dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at advantage because everything I do has advantage for now.
Against the demon?
No, in general.
No, I mean, are you attacking the demon or?
Yeah, I'm attacking the demon.
Cool.
So that is the higher result +7.
Nice.
I mean, someone's got to tell me if I crit or something.
15 plus whatever you have.
Okay. Is that a hit though?
It is, yeah. The AC
Okay,
currently is 18.
And then it gets to make a Constitution saving throw to avoid being blinded for a round.
-2.
Okay. It cannot be blinded.
Okay, scratch that. Still stabbing it again though.
Yes.
Stab. Oh.
Okay, that can't be a crit nor a hit, so let's scratch
7.
that.
Whatever.
So that's that, but I still deal 1d4 plus. Was it 5? It was 4. 1d4 plus 4. Stabbing damage.
8, nice. Just the 4 because they're resistant.
Yep, and then I start attacking with the Siren Short Sword.
Excellent.
Twice as well, so I'm just going to roll both of these out for now. So, yeah, I assume those are hits, but are those crits?
18 is a
That
crit.
is a crit.
18 is a
Nice.
crit. Nice.
So
Nice.
both hits, but only 1 crits.
Okay, but it gets to roll 2 Constitution saving throws to avoid being deafened.
It is immune to being deafened.
Oh, fuck off!
Okay.
Did you just look at Cello's stat block and were like, yeah, he doesn't get mechanics today?
Not quite.
Fuck off. Anyway, still dealing
Still a crit.
stabbing damage.
Yeah.
Which means I'll just roll these at once.
Sure, go for it.
So
it'd be
that's
3d8.
While he's doing
6.
that,
3d6,
Max,
yeah.
very important question.
Yes.
Does that mean these demons can benefit noise cancelling headphones?
They always hear. It sucks.
Oh, I'd
It
hate
sucks.
to be them.
Especially when they're on a flight. Like if there's a crying baby, that's it.
Oh shit.
They can't escape. That's why they're so angry all the time.
So that is 18 additional points of this time slashing.
Very good. Okay.
And that's that.
Okay, perfect. That was Salo's go. Rushes it in alongside Jellybean. Here we go. Salo, finish.
Wait a
Richter's.
second, I think he has. Does anyone remember whether this thing has a reaction ready?
Still has a reaction.
All right. I was thinking of getting out of the way so Richter can bonk it as well.
I mean, can Richter shoot through allies, or would he have trouble?
I'd say he's okay. Fine.
Okay.
We can say duck,
bother
and then
me.
we duck.
He can also like just jump up a little bit.
Yeah.
Short.
Double jump. Ding ding.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, In that case,
Richter
Cello's
can
going to
fly, so
stick
Richter could
around.
just fly up a little bit and fly
Okay.
back down.
Get him.
So that's it for Cello.
Also, Cello at the start of
He'll
his
heal.
turn regained HP due to Jellybean being attached, so that is 2d10.
Jellybean gives him life. The kiss of life. Cello's just like, get off of me! Oh, hold on.
And Cello is full life again. I'm just going to
Cool.
move Jellybean off there, so I can put the extra HP back in.
Sure thing. Then we have Richter. What is Richter gonna do, Brooke?
Is there a way that I can have, because in here I have half cover, right?
That's right.
Against at least physical attacks. Is
Yes.
there a spot where I could like get up into the branches of this tree and still have half cover somewhere
I'd
up
say
in
so.
here?
It's a trunk of a tree, so you can kind of like hold on to one side and lean out of the corner. You can do that
Okay.
for sure.
I'll basically just use my movement to kind of. I have 40-foot fly speed, so I just want to fly kind of up and into this tree.
Sounds good.
I do want to try and be. He's smart. He shoots bows. He does math. I want to be 30 foot away from Mudok, which if I'm far enough up in the tree, I guess I would be already.
Yes, exactly. You would be.
Okay, so he's gonna be. Why I can't move my token, I still don't know.
We can move him for you.
So just here.
The range of the
That's
crit
okay.
thingy is 20 feet, by the way.
Ah,
Yeah, but I don't want to get that close. I'm gonna be honest.
you can move into range and then duck back.
True.
if you want to.
How bubbly is the aura?
It's 20 feet away, so he can see the light shine.
Okay, so he will. He will dip into the light and then dip back. Then,
It's
if there's a way I can do that.
He basically like Tinkerbell flies around the tree, gets into the light, shoots when he's in the light, and then ducks back around.
Okay. Cool. I am just going to use my normal. How worried are we about getting rid of the Warforged? I think it's more important to focus the guy, but to be fair, it doesn't matter because they're right next to him.
You have splash damage, yes, correct.
Cool. We're gonna do some violence against this demon thing.
Jesus.
It is an op. We don't like it. It is gonna die. It's fucked with my main man. We don't like it very much. So that is 20 plus
D20 plus D6.
D6 plus 9.
AC's 18 at the moment. Choose your Pith Grana.
Wow.
Nice.
That hits.
I'm still Mudok for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so that's damage, so that's 2.
Come on, big boy damage. Big boy damage.
His damage is not that crazy.
I still believe.
It's still pretty good though. Let's see.
The other Warforged, that's enough to take out 3 of them in one shot, because they only had 5 HP remaining.
Yeah, they were quite downed.
Yeah. The other one's not within range, because it's 5 feet around the target. But nonetheless, he still takes the hit as well.
And
You have another strike.
then... Yes, I do. Let's try this again. Me, that's
That will
Ass
just
roll.
miss. AC's 18 just misses.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Is there? That's fine. At least it got rid of things.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think I want to use my bonus action. So that's Richter done.
All right. After Richter, it's Tuco's turn. Tuco's turn.
Tuco is gonna what the fuck is he gonna do? So I have a question.
Yes.
The 3 per day thing. That
Mhm.
means he can cast 3 of the spells listed, or he can cast
Correct.
all the spells 3 times.
He can cast each individual spell 3 times.
Okay, then he's gonna do his last use of Sonic Boom on this one, because he doesn't want to touch the demon again. I think he needs to move. Oh no, he doesn't need to move up, it's fine. So that's a d20 plus 7. 9!
Damn.
Okay. He will bonus action arc again. Well, has the thing
It hasn't
finished?
gone off. You haven't lost your concentration. It's not been a full. It's 10 rounds technically.
Okay.
To be fair, if you want to concentrate on something else, you theoretically can. If you want to. You don't have to stay focused on it.
No, he doesn't really have anything else, to be honest, that he can do.
Okay. Just chill then. Keep it. I only have one more of that reaction anyway. I've just ended up using it twice.
It's just gonna move like in the bushes a little bit, so he has cover.
Okay.
He still does have the. He would still have the fly because no one else really wants it. So you can.
I don't think he should get any closer.
Yeah, but like you could go up.
Yeah, but that's, you can still be hit while flying.
Yeah, but if you were in a tree.
He's in the bushes, it's fine.
Okay, after Tuco's turn, it's going to use a legendary action.
Oh.
What if it didn't do
try
that?
and cast a spell again. I don't think, Ark, you have your reaction back yet. It's not been your turn.
Nope.
Because you disrupted their chain lightning. So they're going to cast a spell in the center. It's going to see. So it's 20.
Richter is up.
Everyone. Well, yeah, Richter is up. That's right. So.
This is why I made a point of saying. I wanted to be at least 30 foot up from Muduk, so significantly up if he can be. Because he would have basically flown straight up and then moved around. So he's at least probably 15, 20 feet up.
We'll say he's out of it then. The spell will then be cast in the middle, catching everyone in it. It's going to be a fireball at 5th level. I would like each one to roll a dex save. So it's going to be... Sallow is clear from this. Sallow won't be taking any damage because he's inside Jellybean. So Jellybean will take the dex save. Mordoruk dex save, Piethgrana dex save, Ark dex save, and Tuco dex save.
Man, Tuco's gonna become a French meal. Oh, God.
Yes. Frog's legs.
Okay.
Tasty.
Richter reaction, absorb elements when elemental damage takes place within 60 foot of me. Mm-hmm. So I'll roll that now.
Sure.
And it just means the damage is reduced by that much.
20 for Piethgrana.
Okay, that's a success.
And then for Tuco. Huh? What's that? What is that?
That's how much it gets reduced by.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
There's no way it's going to roll higher than that, because it's only 10d6. So no need to roll for everyone else. The 36 points of fire damage.
Yeah, I did not want to risk that being higher, because that could have been like 60.
Reaches out, and as soon as the bead of fire just lands and begins to shoot outwards, he instead engulfs it and snuffs it out with almost a inverted pull, taking all of the air out of the space in which the fire was going to ignite, and it just fizzles away. Uses the legendary actions to do that, so well done, well done.
That could have been like 50 damage, and I could have rolled under 50. So the odds that fully cancelled that is pretty low. We got pretty lucky with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now it's Ark's go.
Cool. That's fine. Ark does not like this thing. We are gonna do some violence against this thing.
Okay.
I'm going to make...
Is this a little song that he's concocted?
Yes. Still flanking, still advantage. Plus 8.
Oh, Lord.
So let's see. First one.
Yikes.
Failure.
Do I re-roll that? Or do I keep my reaction just in case?
What do you... What does your heart tell you?
What does your heart tell you?
My heart wants me to re-roll that.
Reroll it then. Fuck it.
How do I re-roll this? Is there an easy way to re-roll this, or am I just gonna have to...
I think you're just gonna have to do it again.
Okay.
Way.
That hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that roll again because there's 2 attacks, and then I'll roll 2 instances of damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crit!
Yay!
By the way, when did Ark turn into Mudok?
I don't know. It keeps trying to tell me that I am Mudok. I don't know why it keeps trying to tell me I am Mudu. It just thinks I am. It really does think that I am for some reason. So, this is for the first one. Because I don't have any stacks of the hit thing, but I still do have the imbue elements. So, as normal, second one is the lightning.
Okay.
And then this is...
By the way, is Mudu's crit thing still going?
Until the beginning of your turn, yeah.
So that second one is a crit.
It takes about an hour to get to you, Arno. And with your Mudok.
Just mentioning, because that was an 18, so that is crit.
Yay.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4d12. I'll say the last 2 are lightning on this.
Okay.
And I will... the last 2 is higher than the first 2, so I'll take it. And then I will take that. I'll use the second charge on the gauntlets to take that as HP.
Okay. 27.
Which takes everything up by 27. Does that stack with the ones from earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And it also brings you closer to the halfway threshold where you gain extra abilities if you're below half. Just bear that in mind. That also goes up with it.
Yes. So in this instance, last time I was still full health. This time, does it heal me by that much, or does it just increase my max by that much?
It heals and increases. So it does both.
Okay.
It increases both at the same time.
Both. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that Ark's go? Anything else?
I do have a bonus action.
Bonus. You need to add your hunter's mark.
So yeah, this is for the first one.
Yeah, and then 2d6.
That's for the
next
second one.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
I forgore. That is my fault.
Yeah, we both remembered at the
And
same
then
time.
I will make another gauntlet attack.
Go
So,
for it.
because I can.
Okay.
And then, so 1, 2, 3
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
damage.
Ooh.
I remembered to roll all the dice this time.
Yay.
Okay. Do. Excellent. Very good. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. That's everything. I don't want to move. I like that I'm flanking it.
Okay. It's Jellybean's go.
Yep. Let's see. I think Jellybean is going to try and consume the thing.
Okay.
So that's
Doing
a
so.
contest-
Doing so will mean that Salo leaves, by the way, because then you can have one
yeah.
thing.
Is it gonna heal the thing?
no, it damages enemies.
Okay.
Also
We like
restrains them,
Jellybean.
which is why I'm doing that. By the way, if it fails, do I remain on Salo or do I?
Yes, we'll say you remain. Yeah, it's kind of like converging from one to the next.
Okay.
So,
Then in
okay,
that
what's
case,
the
that
contested check?
is-
Mathematics, athletics.
Does it have proficiency on this?
Yes.
All right. Which means that is a +7. So 20 plus 7.
Okay, this is from the demon.
Right. So 21.
26 from the demon.
Ooh.
So it does succeed. So you do not manage to engulf it, but you still remain with Salo, protecting him, which
Oh, I
is
tried.
still quite beneficial.
It has
Still worth a go.
+11.
Anything else on Jellybean's turn? I don't think there's much.
Jellybean doesn't have anything else.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the Warforged. There's one remaining. It's going to.
Hello, bud.
Yes, master. I will do as you see fit. He's going to make an attack roll against Pietgrano at advantage. 2 attacks. A 15 to hit.
No.
Next one is going to be an 18 to hit.
No.
Okay. Just strikes out. No fucking shot. Arne, if you could roll a d6 this time, please.
Let's see. How many of these fuckers appear and from where?
Oh.
I don't think we've had a 5.
No. We have.
Is it 5, is it? Oh, shit. Now a d4, please.
Yep.
Why did he say, oh shit? It's
Okay.
Okay,
From the
then
top,
one on top of us.
from the top left corner, 5 begin to emerge.
That far away, that's fine. It's gonna take them a turn to get to us.
Yeah, true.
Also, can Richter massacre them from where he is?
The answer to that question is yes. The answer to that question is yes.
Can Richter do a terrorism quick?
Max, if one were to say, would these be mostly within 5 foot of each other? Are they standing how they are standing?
We'll say they're fucking piled on top of each other because it's funnier. They're just walking like droids from fucking Star Wars. Just Roger, Roger. We're ready to kill you. Okay, that was their go. They can't do anything else. It is Mudruk's turn.
All right. Unfortunately, no more crits for everyone.
No more crits. Light is gone.
But I think I do keep the next time I take damage, it's reduced to 0.
That's right. You do, yeah. That just
All
lasts. There's just a shadow that's surrounding Mudruk until it procs.
Yeah.
All right. So, has anyone taken any significant damage?
No.
I somehow have 22 more hit points than when I started. Don't ask me.
5.
Again, all I want to point out is the way that you guys have like not planned, but kind of had your teams. It's fucking nuts. I'm just sat over here thinking the spellcaster guys against all the fucking melee fucks who have disruptive abilities against his like spells. Now the other one was fighting people who was fucking him up mentally. Fuck. It's fucked. Ugh. Continue.
Well. So, instead of trying that, first off, I'm going to activate, because why not? Well, nah. Save the heals for later. So I'm going to punch it with a Comet Flare.
Nice.
Let's go.
Budget.
Which
Punch it,
is
dude.
+8. So
You have advantage.
I'm just going to roll 2d20s so I can check myself.
A natural 2 and a 16.
Alright,
16 plus.
24 should hit.
That will hit.
So that is 2d8 plus something.
And you guys have resisted all of his fucking effects as well. It's fucked.
Okay, that's
Ugh.
17 points of bludgeoning, and since I hit it, it gets to make another Constitution saving throw to avoid having its intelligence be put to 10 and wisdom.
Okay.
Is it still bad at con stuff?
Yes. Oh,
Dang.
I guess not.
Aw.
Natural 20.
I assume we can't reroll that, unfortunately.
You can,
I will.
if you have an ability to.
I mean, no, I don't. I'm asking the group.
No.
No.
It does have a -2 if it means anything.
It's higher than,
crit is a
than the
crit.
save.
Yeah.
As soon as it drops below half HP,
Yes,
if a creature is below... Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
it's you that's below half
Yes.
with your abilities as Arc. That was your action, Modruk. You
Uh,
can cast a spell, I think, still.
Yep. How's Pivgrana doing on dexterity?
There's a +7 on saving throws, if that's what you mean.
Okay, because I wanted to cast Fairy Fire on the demon, and you're probably the most likely person to not be affected.
Yeah, Arc does not have high dex, so Arc will fail the save.
I mean, not like it deals damage. Right?
I mean,
It just makes
yeah,
you susceptible.
Yeah, it just means attack rolls against you are at advantage.
It's okay, I'll be fine.
Alright, then I'll Fairy Fire the Warforged, the Demon, and Pivgrana.
Okay. So the Warforged fail. The demon. That's really quite high, actually. 30.
I imagine the Warforged is glowing even worse now.
Yeah.
Please
He's now.
No,
I will add another effect on top of him.
no, I won't be able to see anything. At this point,
Make it
Pivgrana's
shiny,
fucking
Max.
pink.
Make it
Well,
shiny, Max.
Let's see what I can do. Let's see
Make
what I
it
can do.
glow.
Light animation.
Look at Tuesday General. Look at what I'm looking at my screen.
Let's see. Not good enough. I need brighter.
Why
need
is it so
brighter.
bright on your screen? Mine is all
It's
nice
mad.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. That's not
Ooh,
making it that bad.
fun.
Right, it's just a
Well.
red.
I can see the nice swirly sun.
The
Yeah.
Warforged in the fucking. Oh my
I'll
god.
change it to white.
Oh, there we go. Very
Flashbang
bright.
Robbie.
Very nice.
Ah! Okay, that kind of
Perfect.
makes it better actually, because I can actually
Does
see
it?
the colors now.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Look at the fucking Warforged in the other corner, though. Well, you're probably gonna see it differently because it's a screenshot, but it's so bad.
Oh.
I don't even see Pivgrana's face.
Okay. Anything else, Modruk?
So did the demon or Pivgrana fail, or what else happened?
The
I
demon
was very
succeeded.
focused. Okay.
Warforged, yeah, I know. Warforged failed. Pithgrana, I think, succeeded with an 18.
Alright, then that was my turn.
The DC was 18. Okie dokie. That's the end of Modruk's turn. We're back at the top of initiative. We'll do the demon. We'll do up to the demon's turn, then we'll end it for today's session and pick it up next time. Since we are going over, but we may as well just see where that ends up so you can plan for next time. Pietgrana, sure go.
3 big booms. First one on the
Against the demon, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, regular strikes.
Unarmed strikes, yes.
Yep.
+9.
+9.
Fuck!
Oh! It starts to
Another
go
one.
downhill.
Well, hold on.
They're thinking.
I don't care if the fucking Warforge hits me. Hit me, bitch. Anyway,
It's gonna try and hit you.
Oh,
It's
shit,
gonna
shit,
hit 23. Or does it not?
Fucking Tuco does his thing. Doesn't hit me. Anyway.
Okay.
That's the formula. Hold on. I fucked up. Shit. +9 with advantage. 27.
27, that hits.
That is 1d10 +6.
Doesn't resist force damage, so it's the full amount.
15. Nice.
Nice.
That was almost full damage. I will use a key point.
Yes.
To do winding touch. So they
Bear
need
in
to
mind,
make
you can do infinite amounts of
Okay.
key points
Okay.
on your turn, up to 10.
So first, broken defenses, so it has a -2 to saving throws. Then I do winding touch and needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save. -2. It's going to be 15. Sorry.
Fails. So
Okay.
its movement speed is halved. They lose their reaction and can only take an action or a bonus action on their turn until the beginning of my next turn.
Guess what? They're going to use a legendary resistance. Fuck that. Legendary resistance.
Fuck you. Fine.
That's
I hit it again with another key point.
Okay. How many left key points do you have?
I have 4 left.
Okay.
+9.
Actually, before you do that, it's going to, as a reaction, because it hasn't used its reaction yet, cast a spell. You're going to have to roll a dex check against his to see who will act
Just a dex
first.
check or...
Let me just read it again, just to double check. Dexterity check, yes, to determine whose action goes first. Since you look like you're going to go on a fucking
Granite.
onslaught. It's 11 from them.
Wait.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They're going to cast a spell.
So
The
wait, did you
spell-
say 11?
Yes.
So it's 11.
No. 11 from you.
Oh, I
I just read it out loud. It's going to drop a fireball again on top of
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm gonna
Centered
fix
on
that this
itself?
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be, unless anyone can interact with it, a
Nope.
dexterity save.
I
from
used
everyone.
my reaction to reroll.
Even Tuco is in the fireball
Is
as it's
he?
going to. Well, he's going to
Wait,
drop
how
it,
big
so
is
he
the
catches everyone.
fireball?
20-foot
20.
radius.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get Richter because Richter's in the tree. It's the same process as last time, essentially.
Okay.
The main gimmick of this guy is that he can essentially fireball you twice in a round at 5th level,
Oh.
outside of his normal turn.
How did I roll?
So-
What the fuck? That's for.
Now that you guys are bunched up, he's just going to keep dropping them.
Go.
Okay.
And then 2 plus 5, which is 14. Oof.
Okay. Anna, your roll was an 18. Is it plus anything?
No.
Okay. Who is left? I think that's everyone. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Salo doesn't need to roll because he's inside Jelly Ring.
Legendary resistance a reaction? No, it's not, is it?
What's wrong? Say that again. It's not a reaction of
No,
legendary resistance. No,
No.
it's just an
Dang
ability,
it.
like Indomitable, like rerolls.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's rolled. DC's
Yeah.
19, so everyone fails. So in between your turn, Pietgrana, everyone's going to be taking this damage.
Oh man.
Just need to double check what it is again. It was 10d6.
26.
10 once, 10 once.
Is it uppercast?
Okay.
That's
It's
not
5th level.
too bad.
36 points of fire damage to
Shit,
everyone. And
Christ.
he's going to take half because he's resistant. So he's going to take 18.
Math.
Warforged is
The
gone.
Mudu would like to use his reaction to reduce that by 3d10, although I think that only works for himself.
For himself, yes, correct.
Tuco is down.
To go down.
24 damage.
Tuco is down. No. Maybe I should have written a will. No. Okay, Tuco is down. Everyone else still up? Salo
Yep.
takes no damage,
Yes.
just as a heads
Let
up.
me check.
Am I doing
It's
the
just-
math? I don't think I did the math right. Hold on.
36 points fire damage. If you're resistant, it's 18. Continue your turn,
Oh, I'm resistant to that. I'll take that.
Robbie.
Quick second just to make sure I did the math right. Okay, did.
Yep.
I'm not stupid. Yay!
There's never any doubt.
Okay,
It's a lot to deal with, don't worry.
I'm not gonna lie, I lost track.
You were doing key points.
Yes, so I'm gonna do another hit with a key point.
Okay.
Still at advantage. 23.
That hits.
And you know what? I'm gonna use another key point to do winning touch again.
Okay. So
Fuck
this is
you
another
and your
con
whole
save.
bloodline.
Yeah, just punching it through the fire. Let me roll the damage for the hit though. So that's a D10 plus 6 force.
He's never going to succeed on these fucking con saves. So he's not going to bother.
9.
You win the demon.
So
Damn.
his speed is halved, lose their reaction, can only take an action or a bonus action on their turn until the beginning of my next turn, so not theirs.
So say that again. So lose reaction. What else?
Speed is halved, and they can only take an action or a bonus action on their turn until the beginning of my turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have a round to fuck him
you,
up.
fuck you, fuck you, stupid ass dog.
I'm a cat person. I hate you. Okay.
Exactly.
Do you want to keep going with your key points, or
You know, I have one more.
punch a dog while he's down? Why not?
Wait, no, I have 2 more.
2 more
Yeah,
points.
I'll punch him again.
Okay.
For fun. Why not? Plus 9. Advantage. 18?
18. And that will hit because their AC is reduced by 2.
Yes, let's go. Hello. 15 max damage. Suck my dick, you ugly ass dog.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Your turn.
that was supposed to be 16 because it's plus 6.
Okay. So 1 more damage. Every little helps.
Hug you to my dog. Yeah, you take that 16 points of damage, even though it's probably inconsequential to you.
Well, it is force damage. It's all going through. It's all working very well, very nicely. Is that your turn? It's getting pummeled, and it's now like slowed down, just kind of lulled, not really understanding what's going on. You've dazed it. You've Sherlock Holmes snapped it across its ears, and now it's like discombobulate.
Okay, that's my go. I'm gonna save my key point just in case.
Okay, we'll end with the demon's turn, and we'll pick this up next time. So the demon on his turn, we're going to see if he regains his ability.
Oh wait, I was supposed to roll something too. Hold on.
He does
Okay,
not.
I regain my thing. Yay.
Very good. He does not regain his ability. Fucking hell. These guys can't regain their fucking abilities at all. 5 or 6. That's all they need to roll. It's not working from. So he can only use his action or bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to move.
Its movement speed is halved.
Yes. Its
Opportunity
movement speed
attacks.
Its movement speed is 40 feet. So it's going to move 1, 2,
Opportunity attack.
Go for it.
From all of us?
Smack.
Just from our Grana. I'll say Salo can as well, because he goes around more.
I hit it when it goes to leave my range, so do I still have advantage to hit it?
True.
Or
yeah.
no? Because of where it is.
I think because he's moving away, we'll say no. Because because it's kind of standing there for a moment opposite your ally, and then it kind of shifts away, and then you're attacking it. Okay. So it's kind of leaving that space.
That's okay.
So that's Pietrgrana with a nat 1.
Salo with a
Alicio, so don't count it against me. Nice.
You want that to be Alicia's nat 1, do you?
No.
26.
We don't have the 18 crit thing anymore, do we?
No, it's gone.
Nope.
That's gone. Okay. Cool. That's plus.
Do big boy damage, please. Oh, nice.
That is not as prescribed. I would have liked that to be bigger number, but that's okay.
We're going to do slightly different, actually.
Huh?
Because I'm stupid. Everyone gets an attack of opportunity. So, Modruk, you can do one as well.
Okay, that's a 20 plus.
Why does Ludo got one?
If you want to use your reaction, if you have it.
Yep.
You're
baiting us.
No, he
doesn't move out of your range. You can't.
He's going to go somewhere
anyway.
else. He's going to go somewhere else. I just can't move him.
Okay, where's he
He's going
going?
behind Ark. And further away.
He's running
He's
away.
fucking off. He's fucking off.
Yeah,
No.
Never mind. Mudo's
do
not gonna have a reaction,
guys.
so he can't.
Okay. So the attacks went through. Who else attacked? Who's missing to
I didn't
attack?
hit.
Arne, you would have hit with your 19 for Salo.
The 19 is for Mudo, unfortunately.
Mother's
Salo rolled a 17.
the 19 hits because their AC is an 18 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm aware, but I rolled that for Mudo, who doesn't have a
Gotcha.
reaction.
I got you. Sorry.
Oh, you don't have a.
Because he used it to stop the damage.
Yeah. Forgot for a
Which is
moment.
going to
Wait,
move.
Not like
everything
it's
down.
use.
that it gets
1.
restored, not at the beginning of the round. Dang it.
So, the demon begins to move off into the woods slightly. He doesn't get too far, though. He turns around, sees the rest of the Warforged coming in to surround you guys, as he senses something on the wind. He almost turns his attention directly to the town, and he's almost on a path, a beeline away from you guys. But before he leaves completely, he'll turn around and will release this light of swirling red light that will just shift outwards 60 feet from him. So, with this, I will need each one of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
This
here
is a spell.
we go again.
Of 7th level.
Oh boy.
Okay, we might die.
This is prismatic spray.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, I shouldn't
Two
have
nat
had that
ones.
attack. I shouldn't have had that attack. I don't have a reaction. That's
Okay.
why we took the damage from the fireball in the first place.
No worries. I'll take it off.
Just cancel that.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming he still fucking hates us anyway.
Yes. So, dex saves from everyone.
Arc.
DC's
and
19.
then this second one,
boy.
it will be
Oh my
for...
god, that's a 0.
Yeah, but that's Jelly Bean, by the way.
Oh no.
Fuck
Where
it
the
up.
fuck are Alicia and Helen?
This one is for Richter.
This is going to be
He-
bad news bears, guys.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all gonna fucking die.
Ooh. None of us did particularly well there.
He can only do one thing, so he's going to do the big
Well,
thing he
how
can do.
much does he? I don't know who you rolled for, Arne.
Oh, the first one was for Mudu, and the second one, the 0, is for Jelly Bean.
But does Murder have any bonus
Nope.
to that?
Mordo will actually take no damage because he hasn't taken damage yet to proc his ability.
Yep.
So Mordoruk's going to be okay. The rest of you are going to be quite fucked.
I'm-
So you all failed. The DC was 19. What I'm going to do is, because this is fairly important, it's a life of Tugo Hop. We're going
Aw,
to see
in the
if he is in the attack as well. Since the creature is just spraying out towards you guys, what odds should we give Tuco?
I mean, what is the cone? What is the cone size?
and down.
The cone size. I don't know how to fucking calculate a cone size on this.
You
How'd
can
do
have a cone. I'm
There
pretty
should.
sure.
There's a
Here.
cone ruler, isn't there?
See?
Is there?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm doing it right
Yeah,
now.
cone
Here.
template.
That's
Okay.
45.
How big is the?
60 feet.
Okay, let me.
So yeah,
60 feet
it
long.
shouldn't be in there anyway because the cone gets
It would
wider
just be shy.
based on distance.
Yeah, it would just be shy of. Yeah, that's what I meant. It was just on the cusp. So you see
Oh
Tuco
my
there on the
God.
right. So that's what I was going to roll, but it's quite clear that
It
he's going to
also
be. He's
he
going to be
moved
alright.
way further, so like.
He only had 20 movement
Careful.
speed,
Careful, you might be closer. He did have 20-foot movement speed, but he was
but he was.
Can't
So
move
5,
it
10,
anymore.
and move back. So Tuco's not in
No.
it. The rest of you are.
Oh, just
Um,
barely.
Each one of you roll a d8.
Okay.
Mudu too?
Modu, you don't need to because you're going to be fine from this attack.
Right.
First one's for Ark. Second one's for Richter.
Oof.
Okay.
2 for Pete Grana.
Okay. Who else is missing? Jellybean?
Yeah, Jelly Bean.
And Sour.
Salo's fine.
Salo's
Salo's
fine.
in
Jelly's
Jellybean.
immune to everything due to being inside of Jelly Bean. Okay, 7.
7? Okay. We'll go through it then, one by one. Ark, what did you roll? What was your d8?
Ark rolled a 5.
A 5, okay. You will be taking 33 points of cold damage.
I'm resistant to that. That's okay.
So half. So that would
So
be
half.
16.
Okay. Okay.
And then we move on to Piethgrana. What did you roll on your d8?
2.
2, okay. Here we go. 40 points of acid damage to Piethgrana.
Yeah, she's
What did-
down.
She's down. Okay.
Yeah, she was pretty low.
Jellybean, what did Jellybean roll?
Jellybean rolled a 7.
7. Jellybean is blinded.
Amazing.
Oh, they just get blinded, like obliterated with
It's
acid.
literally it. Yeah. They're just blinded.
Who
Pretty
knows?
wild.
I refuse.
can see
Jellybean doesn't
anyway.
even have eyes.
I know, it doesn't make sense. Motherhook is fine. The light just basically burns off the shadows. And then for Richter, what did Richter roll? A 7, was it? Or a 6? 6.
6.
Although, can I roll with Moodoo? Because if I roll blind, he keeps his no damage thingy.
True, if you want to, yeah. D8. That's going to be a 1, so that would have been damage. So
Okay.
it disappears. It's fire damage. Richter rolled a 6. He is restrained. His movement speed is 0, and he descends down to the ground. He was 30 feet up, so he's going to take some damage. He wasn't completely 30 feet up. He was just a few feet off the ground. There's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage to Richter as he falls to the ground, restrained. But that's everyone, I believe. I think that was all of the after effects from the spell, from Prismatic Spray. And you see the demon is about to leave, with more Warforged coming from the town. You can see more coming around you, coming behind you, and they are beginning to encroach onto your position. But the demon dog is running away. For next session, as we move on through this, we are just going to tee it up with, as the aftermath of all of this is taking place in the camp, Elisio and Helen, the two of you, have been rushing down as fast as possible back to camp, using any abilities that you have to increase your speed and just to help dash through the pitch black of night. Doing so is dangerous as you're seeing red lights in the distance in the trees. You haven't gotten too close to them, but you've kept your distance. And as you are running down, you see the approach of a demonic force as the demon which has run away from camp intersects with the two of you. And we're going to pick up with that next time, as the two of you will face off against the demon. With
Oh my
the
god.
camp.
Wait, that doesn't even get to run? I don't think it even has
Yeah,
movement
it
yet.
wouldn't be that far.
It can. It's
'cause
true.
It had its movement halved.
This-
It'd have to be
this
on
will be
its next
teeing up to it.
turn.
It will be on its next turn, but just to kind of line up where you guys will be next session, just so you know what's going to happen. Because what it can do is it can teleport itself. So next session, what it's going to do is teleport itself further down, continue going towards the town, and then run into the rest of you. So we can pick all that up next time. Jesus Christ. You guys have dealt 200, just shy of 200 damage.
To it.
Yeah, to it so far. Not counting all of the Warforged that you've massacred.
Is that including the 100 we did to the disguise, or not including
That
the
is
100 we
including,
did to-
yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you now, the demon has 384 HP left. You have not found
So
its
it
resistances
has-
too much, or any vulnerabilities that it
Nope.
may have.
All we know
a
is
lot of-
it's immune to blind death and resistant to psychic.
Resistant to psychic,
Not
resistant
immune to
to
lightning.
magical damage, not immune to lightning, not
Resistance
immune
to-
to force.
Fire. Or is it
Yes,
resistance
resistant
or
to fire.
immune?
Resistance to fire. It took half the damage from the fireball. So yeah, you're knowing elements of the demon. Again, if things were flipped, fucking hell, it'd be a different story. If you had the other demon to fight against Kia, I don't know. Would have
It
been
would
tricky.
just be a brawl.
It would be a brawl.
It would just be people punching each other.
Yes.
To be
Which is
fair, it would have
almost more
been
enjoyable.
worse for Pithgrana because of the quills. Because it was
Yeah.
it would have been
Yeah.
even more melee. I think we would have been down much sooner.
She does have
Yes.
ranged attacks, to be fair, so.
It would have been the quills that would have been the downfall for melee fighters, so Yeah. But well done, guys. Well done. You've done well so far. Tuco is unconscious. Pietrgrana is unconscious. But you're doing good.
It's
You're
okay.
doing good.
Alice is there, and he gonna do the healing thingy, and they're gonna be okay.
Modoruk, you have Jellybean.
Yeah, Mudu
Oh, that's
has.
Yeah, I still have a AoE healing move as a bonus action. Also, I have
Yeah.
healing word, so that's bad.
But please do
Yes.
that.
Pop up
Please.
Tuco. I mean, because Jellybean can just walk over and hug Pithgrana. Mudu can pop up
No,
Tuco.
I'm going to have Jellybean walk over to the demon and restrain the bastard.
Oh, dear.
We
Oh.
didn't.
Trying
We
to look
we
at
are now.
Alicia's fucking character sheet. What does that bastard have prepared? Jesus.
We are now on mission. Demon doesn't move.
Demon no move. Operation Lab.
Demon.
Repeat last session. Let's go.
Yeah.
Pin him in a corner. Take his money. Take his lunch money.
Shank him.
Turn him upside down. Take him for what he's got. But there we are. That was today's session. Again, another kind of nitty-gritty combat one. We are nearly out of the combat arc. Yes, yeah, it can be fun. It can be very frustrating as well for some people, especially if you're playing characters that get absolutely just denied. But then again, Arne, you're able to burn through legendary resistances and fuck up its day. So it's working. No matter if you're Orin or Modoruk, it doesn't matter. You're still doing like fucking work.
Well,
I mean, this time I didn't even take damage. Last time I just got shredded by the thing.
I know. The fucking countering of his spells is ridiculous. Oh, just disrupting anything this guy can do. Insane.
We only have
Insane.
one more, and it's the one that Arc has, so it might not even work.
Yeah. But you had Richter stop the fireball. You had Arc stop a chain of lightning and a fireball. Yeah. You were able to stop quite a lot of its big AoE attacks when all of you were pinned on top of it. So
yeah.
good stuff. Good stuff. Well done. We'll see how this goes next session. And perhaps there are more surprises in store for next session.
No.
No.
We will see.
No.
Where's the demon trying to go to? Question mark.
Its
Where's he trying to
friend.
go?
It's going to its friend. That's of course
Its
where it's
best
going,
friend.
Max.
It
It's
doesn't
going to
know
its friend.
that.
It's fine.
Well, technically, it hasn't happened yet either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how
So we're
long?
not-
Which round are we at? 4, 5?
This is round 4 now. Round 4.
I swear it's round 4 finished now.
Yeah,
This
I
is
think
round 4.
uh,
We're in round 4 currently.
I thought we
I've
were
been
in
keep-
round 5.
I've been keeping note. We're not. I wish we were.
No, we are, because I used one reaction. I did the fuck around and find out thing twice and rerolled once. So 3, 4.
So this is your 4th
Did you
round.
use it in the first round?
Don't worry, I've been keeping track.
No.
I've been keeping track.
Maybe.
So-
I'm pretty far down initiative, to be fair.
I've got my notes here. Everything's mad.
Okay.
It's all mad.
I
It's all
trust you.
mad.
It's very
yes,
confusing when there's
I
so
know.
many of us.
there's a lot of combats to go through, and thank you guys for piloting some of these NPCs. I thought of doing this combat just kind of in my own head, but I thought as a change of pace for you guys, you get to play some NPCs, play some new abilities, but also have an impact in how the story folds, rather than me just go, it happens this way.
Well, I prefer this. We also get to know more about the NPCs we're with.
Yeah.
It's kind of a win-win. Even though your PCs aren't there, at least us behind the screen, we get to see what
and
they're
I
like.
killed both of mine.
It's like a one shot. It's fun.
Rest in peace, Tuco.
No,
He will live. He will live. He will be back. It's fine. It is fine.
He's
Max,
just
don't you
resting
think
on his
so?
leaf. He's just resting on his leaf, sleeping. He's not dead.
Just
He's
take
not
me
dead. He's just
back.
sleeping.
No. Yep.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
They took
It's
him to
fine.
his farm. It's okay.
His eyes are X's for a reason. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll figure out what happens next session. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, follow us, do all the things. Let us know in the comments who you'd like to play. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm trying to do engagement. It's not working.
No, it's working.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Social media, bye.
Bye. I love it. Bye.